Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Pokemon Card Guild's Top 8. We are finally here after a few gruesome weeks. My name, of course, is Simon van der Borgt, or better known as Schman, and I'm here joined today by Matthew Houtput. How are we feeling today, Matthew?
Hello. Yeah, I'm good. I'm excited to watch some top 8 games.
Yeah, same boat. But yeah, so our top 8 after a few gruesome weeks consisted finally of TCGShop, Bazard de Yiruld, Umbreon's Hideout, Pawntheon, Albion, Outpost Gent, Demo Spell, and Crobat's Lair. Matthew himself is also one of the players of TCGShop. Didn't play this week, so perfect co-caster right now. Very happy for that.
Very proud of my team as well.
Yeah, you should very much be. We won't be spoiling any results till the end of like the last game here. Then we'll tell you what the final scores were in the end, because we'll be going over a few games of this top 8 as well. And our first game that we are going to be talking over is Thomas Standaert from Demo Spell versus Sam van Tongerloo from Crobat's Lair. And speaking of Sam is bringing the Conkeldurr, and this is a deck that I recently asked in chat, is Conkeldurr real? Matthew, can you walk me through this? Because I have absolutely no matchup experience, ever played against this, or even remotely seen this.
Okay, well, I'll start by saying this is the kind of deck that I love. But yeah, it seems like a deck which has very polarized matchups. As in, this is a very straightforward deck, not a lot of tricks. But if you're going against this with like a 2-pricer deck that also doesn't have any tricks, the Conkeldurr deck is going to win. Things like Goldengo or possibly like big basic like Raging Bolt, you're gonna have a good time. But against things that could wipe your board, like Gardevoir or Dragapult, you might be in for a bit of a more difficult matchup. Still not unwinnable, of course. But yeah, the weakness of this deck is the tricks that your opponent might have.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. So like Psyduck, a nice addition to try and avoid getting exploded on with the Dusknoirs and one Battle Cage to try and alleviate the damage that Dragapult can spread out. But yeah, Dragapults tend to play more stadiums now, whereas it's easier for them to remove the Battle Cage. But I'm interested to see how this will work out, because I have yet to see this deck in action at all. Like, I've seen it a few times in the weeks coming up ahead that people were playing it, but just never seen it in action.
One thing to look out for is the Enriching Energy plus the Dunsparce engine. If you've never seen this in action, it is great if you don't need energy attachments, because you can attach the Enriching Energy to your Dunsparce, draw 4, then draw 3 with the Dunsparce, and shuffle the Enriching Energy back into the deck, so it's ready for a next usage. Now, you have used your attachment for the turn, but that's the great thing, Conkeldurr does not require any energy for its attack. So it's not an issue that you've used your attachment for the turn. Hilda just becomes draw 7 by getting the Dunsparce and Enriching Energy, which is very, very nice.
Okay, that's nice to see. Okay, and yeah, you have the Root Bonnet to activate poison on both you and your opponent, and then the Conkeldurr can attack for free. I see.
Yes, yeah, the Conkeldurr needs to be affected by a special condition, I believe. In this case, it's poison. If it is poisoned, then it can attack for free, and the Root Bonnet poisons you and your opponent. Okay. By default, it does 250 damage, but the poison makes that 260, and you have the Binding Mochi to boost your damage by 40 if you're poisoned, which makes that 300. Ooh. And you've got 1 or 2 other damage buffs like Gravity Mountain or Premium Power Pro to reach for those stage 2 knockouts even. Okay. So yeah, the damage output on this Conkeldurr can become very, very high. But it does need a bit of setup, but once this deck is rolling, it is rolling.
Yeah, interesting to see. So let's take a look at the other side, because we'll be watching from the perspective from Thomas. And Thomas is playing Joltik Box. Now, we've known Joltik Box for quite a while. The Joltik goes in front, charges up an Iron Hands, and Iron Hands takes out a baby Pokemon or 2, so that you're able to take extra prize cards thanks to its Amp You Very Much ability. But nowadays, I do feel like what used to be like the Miraidon deck with the I want to say electric gun, but it's the other. What's it called? The electric generator. Sorry, electric gun.
Oh yeah.
It just.
I genuinely didn't know what you were talking about.
I genuinely forgot myself as well. But like we've seen that before, but now with Jolting to have like a more set standard to like immediately charge your Pokemon up, and you have like some attackers as well, trying to cover some weaknesses of the deck. So for example, you have the Clefairy, so you're able to make sure that an attack from the Mew is super effective onto a Dragapult, which is something that you would really like against Dragapult, because you put down a Clefairy, Mew is charged up thanks to the Joltik, and then suddenly you're able to use Dragapult's attack, hit the Dragapult EX for super effective damage, and get to put down 6 more damage counters as well, for example. Other things is the Iron Lease.
Also, don't forget that the Clefairy can just attack for 1 energy less, so this is just a single Crispin onto the Clefairy to attack the Dragapult and one-shot it.
Yeah, you have the maximum consistency of just like you go 4/4 supporters, because that's all you need. That's all you could ever wish for.
And 3 Pokegears and the Prime Catcher as well. So Arven becomes Gust in the early game. This deck is built around just getting an Iron Hands charged up early, and then just having a million outs to Gust in your deck. So if your opponent pushes something with more than 120 HP, you just Gust around it.
Yeah, exactly. The other nice thing that I like, because I do believe like the Galvantula is also really good, as if your Joltik has if your Galvantula has an electric energy attached, you do more damage, but you're also a grass type, so you're hitting all of these pesky dark types harder. You have your Pikachu as well to hit for a Pikachu EX to hit for a grand total of 300 damage, which is also really nice. And you can get return KO'd in 1 hit. You need like a little bit of chip first before the Pikachu gets KO'd, for example, or even 2 hits.
This is something that might come up in this matchup. Usually this Pikachu EX would be very good into the decks that just try to one-shot you, but the Conkeldurr deck relies on poison as well. So if you hit into the Pikachu with the Conkeldurr while both Pokemon are poisoned, the Conkeldurr is only going to do 190 damage, but the Pikachu will be poisoned and will be KO'd in between turns. So the Pikachu EX's ability is not good. Like, it does not really work in this matchup. You can't really hide behind the Pikachu.
Yeah, exactly. So it's going to be a little bit weird, as the Iron Hands can run away with the game quite early, but yeah, with the Conkeldurr in the end could prove to be quite useful near the end game, with then a board setup. But you need to get that board setup as well, and that is something that Iron Hands loves to disrupt as well. So let's take a look at our game right now. The players are ready, so and now we will looking at their live feed. Again, we're looking from Thomas, his side, meaning that we'll be seeing mainly Iron Hands from our end. We don't know what Sam is playing, as he didn't record his side, but we are able to guesstimate, you know.
Yeah, well, we won't know what his hand is. We do know he's playing Conkeldurr.
Yeah. And
we do know, in the early turns, essentially everything he plays has less than 120 HP. I believe I only saw a Blood Moon Ursaluna that has more HP than that, and you don't really want to have that in the active. So yeah, I do believe Iron Hands can do a lot in this early game, and some might need to have Conkeldurr attack on turn 2, or possibly turn 3 to stay in this game.
Yeah, seeing the perfect nest ball option here, so you could get your Miraidon, and with Miraidon you do have the ability to get 2 electric types from the deck, being an Iron Hands and the Joltik, of course, being able to set that up already. Thomas is going first, meaning that right now the Joltik won't be able to attack, nor will there be any supports used, so deciding not to attach any tools, just to stay safe in that regard, making sure like no tools get wasted in that regard. Of course, Sam isn't playing anything like Tool Scrapper, but I do think like keeping your resources is quite important, as Sam, now going second, has the ability to go get his supporter and immediately using the Arven, which I'm assuming is going to be a Buddy Puffin. And what's the tool that you want? A Ancient Booster or the Binding Mochi there? You just get something
Yeah,
off your deck.
It depends on whether you need discard fodder or not. You don't really need the Binding Mochi in this matchup because everything has less HP than what you can hit. So if you have an Ultra Ball in your hand and you want to like have something to discard on the next turn, you would take Binding Mochi. If you instead have enough discard fodder in your hand, you would take something like the Energy Booster Capsule.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah, well,
body buffing being played, but seemingly doubting what to do. Oh yeah, you have the Rotom. Okay.
Fan Rotom's very good here.
Fan call, big fan. As he's able to get 3 normal ties under 100 HP, so that is 3 the Dunsparce, because the 3 Dunsparce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Sadly, you cannot grab the Dunsparce with it. Possibly taking the Fan Rotom again to have some discard fodder, or because he has all other Dunsparces in his hand or prizes.
Okay, there's 2 Dunnies. Oh yeah, no.
I would also...
Sorry, yeah?
Go.
No, I wanted to say, like, I'm not allowed to say Dunnies according to Vinny, because that means toilet, apparently.
Okay.
It's something I've learned.
Vinny being one of the other casters.
Yeah.
Maybe recently casted with him.
But you are now able to use Find a Friend, so you are able to look for a Dunsparce or even a Elder or anything really to make sure that you're able to get something in the following turn. You don't really need to damage right now with like Roto, for example, like putting down a stadium, doing 70, because you're not even KOing the Clefable, and you're looking for those one-hit KOs as well. But yeah, back to Thomas, and he's able to go back again at a tandem unit, so getting another Iron Hands there. And now you could see for a Crispin, that's exactly what I thought, they do Crispin to get that energy acceleration as well to one of their Pokemon already, being more than likely that Joltik, making sure that other energy can be attached manually from his hand to one of the Iron Hands already.
Yeah, and I think this is really the only thing you need in this, like, from this turn. You simply want to have, a Jolting charge with Joltik. There's not much more you can do, and you have the boss's orders and the Prime Catcher for next turn.
Oh, is he not gonna attach? He's thinking. Okay, yeah, he is going to.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea to attach it. I would also like to mention we are seeing 2 very different virtual money amounts from these players. Thomas having the fully blinged deck with all the secret arts, all the secret rares, EXs and everything, and some just playing the single prize deck with all the vanilla arts, which would be worth like 20 euros in real life.
It feels like
I love the difference in flexing from these players.
Like it feels like how I would used to play as well. Like just having the basic arts. I do have the basic arts most of the time as well. But if I have a one-off, I tend to blank them out a little bit. But Artisan from being able to get a group on it at least, yeah.
Yes, this is something you needed to keep bench space for, so maybe that's why there was no Dunsparce on the previous turn, even though the Dunsparces do shuffle themselves back. But yeah, suppose you have the Conkeldurr here, would you even use it to take a KO on this Joltik?
No, I don't think so. I think this is prime time for this Rotom actually to maybe take a KO. You could do that.
Oh yeah, it could just attack. I didn't realize.
Oh wait!
Oh, no, you don't play Fighting Energy for low kick. I
play Fighting
Energy. I was never gonna see a low kick KO plus poison.
That would be actually funny. You don't play any Fighting Energy, right?
No, you don't. Okay, it seems like some is going in with the Conkeldurr.
Going
I guess
swinging.
It does have 180 HP, so it's more difficult to KO with the Iron Hands.
Yeah. So Iron Hands is not able to KO with its second attack, but its first attack is still doing 160 with that poison tick.
Yes,
plus...
but I just realized Thomas did not put 2 lightning energies on either of his Iron Hands. Remember, the first attack takes 2 lightning and 1 colorless, so neither of these Iron Hands can use it right now, and he doesn't have an energy in hand. He can Arven for it though.
He could Arven for Earthen Vessel. Yeah, he does play one. but gets the Crispin. You know, sometimes it's that easy. If you play 4 of them, the odds of them increase tremendously if you play a Pokegear to try and get them. So Crispin to get 2 different energies. You aren't able to accelerate. You are making sure that you're able to accelerate one of the Iron Hands, the other one still needing another electric for later maybe. So the attachment from Crispin itself to the right Iron Hands, which I will deem the right hand and the left hand, respectively.
yeah, sounds good.
As now Prime Catcher.
Prime Catcher. Okay, I'm curious about what Thomas's plan is, like whether he wants to go for as many prize cards as possible, or whether he tries to. Yeah, in theory, he could maybe Ampy very much 3 times and win the prize race like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that is basically the only thing I can see. Like, otherwise, you would have to just go through a bunch of Conkeldurs and. Yeah.
If you are making sure that the other Conkeldurr has to come in, gets poisoned again, so it will be ticked at 160, and 160 is the perfect range for the other Iron Hands to kill that Conkeldurr then, as long as Sam isn't able to establish a new Timber, as we are just seeing that. I also want to just state the fact that, like, Thomas has not had a single turn where he didn't have all 3 of his supporters in his hand, because the Crispin now appear from his prize cards as well.
Oh yeah, that is nice. And it's nice to have these options of getting energy, gusting, or getting any item. Okay, but we are going to see the enriching energy on some side, and now presumably this engine is going to start rolling.
Yeah, so 4 cards with the enriching energy. I do like the idea. I do like it as well in the Lopunny, like the Lopunny deck.
Yeah, there it's less cool because there you don't get to shuffle it back.
Yeah.
But still, 4 cards is a lot. One thing I should mention is that it might look like Sam has a gigantic hand of 12 cards, but keep in mind that a lot of the cards in the Conkeldurr the Dunsparce deck are there to just make the engine run. This is not at all the same as like having 12 cards in your Gardevoir hand, for example.
Yeah.
Where you can do a lot more with those 12 cards.
Yeah,
here, most of the cards in his hand are going to be Buddy Poffins, the Dunsparce pieces that are just there to draw you more cards.
Okay, so now you're able to Crispin or Earthen Vessel with Arven, I believe, to make sure that your second Iron Hands is able to attack. Oh, go for a Nest Ball actually, and the Bravery Charm. Does Bravery Charm help you? No, you're getting hit super effectively. Maybe with a different Pokemon with Berry? But
no, it just has too little HP. Everything that has enough HP also has fighting weakness.
Yeah, so
I think.
Going for
Unless he's playing the Mega Mawile, but I don't think he does.
Okay, thinking about tilting his deck a little bit.
Iron Leaves maybe?
Iron Leaves could be potential, because you don't really have another Pokemon to attack with, because right now the Iron Hands is unable to attack.
Oh yeah, because he needs another energy for it.
He needs another electric energy.
Yeah, and he didn't put the double lightning on this one.
I think Thomas is now realizing.
He took Nest Ball rather than. I guess he has the Nest Ball for Fez.
No, the Fez is priced.
Oh,
yeah.
That might be an issue then.
So I do think Nest Ball for the. I always want to say Virizion, but the Iron Leaves or going for the Mew.
But I believe the fake Virizion only activates when you place it down from your hand, rather than getting it off of Nest Ball.
Okay. So you're putting the Mew in front, but you only have 230 HP, and the Conkeldurr does swing for 250, but it is resisted by 30.
Yes, so but there's also going to be poison damage.
And poison
so this Mew is going to get knocked out in between turns.
Yeah. So a little bit of a misplay,
yes.
A little bit of a mishap. Those things can happen even in top 8s.
Yes, and I think this is a good time to mention a very important thing about playing these weird or rogue decks like Conkeldurr, is your opponent's going to misplay into it. Because they have practiced against Goldengo, they have practiced against Gardevoir, they've practiced against Dragapult, but most of the time they have not practiced the Conkeldurr matchup.
Yeah.
So they're gonna make these tiny mistakes that you can sometimes punish very hard. In this case, Thomas made a small mistake that he got very harshly punished for.
Yep, and with that boss's order immediately gussing up that Iron Hands, meaning that it is now in front, it is now the only access to energy that Thomas has, and right now it is bound to be killed by this Conkeldurr as well. And I'm trying to think what the comeback idea is from Thomas.
It's over, I believe. There's already a Girder as well, so
yeah,
you only need a Conkeldurr next turn. The only thing I could imagine is trying to KO the Brute Bonnet with something like Countercatcher plus Crispin. Or with the Bloodwind or Saluna, and hoping that your opponent just doesn't find the poison next turn. But yeah, they also have 12 cards in hand and 2 Dunsparces, so it seems very unlikely.
Seems very rough, to say the least. Does the Conkeldurr have any switch out options? Yes, the Jet Energy. Still have it,
energies, yes.
And because of the earlier Dunsparce going back into the deck, that one Jet Energy that got played is still in that deck, or potentially in the hands of some as well. So you're now able to, as you said, accelerate to the bear to make sure at least. Well, the bear is able to attack for free right now.
Yes.
But able to just try and see maybe that Sam doesn't have another Conkeldurr. Maybe his like the options are not very big here to say the least, but you're still getting a little bit of information about like how your opponent plays, how your opponent approaches the matchup. Because, for example, as we see, Sam does move the Dunsparce first in front because it is able to draw you 3 cards. It is safe to do so. Always good to have as well. And with 16 cards, I do believe that Sam is bound to have it. And with the Girder, is actually having to Ultra Ball for it, so didn't even have the Conkeldurr in his hand as of yet.
Hopefully the last one isn't prized, or the yeah.
There's
I think there were 2 left.
Yeah, you play...
there's 4. Okay, yeah. Then there were 3 left, and there's only 1 prize card.
Yeah.
So
that was actually a really good example as well of showcasing like. He has maybe a 13-card hand, but he didn't have a Conkeldurr in his hand either. So
yes, and so this is again why a 13-card hand for Conkeldurr is not the same as a 13-card hand for other decks. It's probably more equivalent to like a 7 or 8-card hand, which is still a lot, but it's not like as insane as it might seem on the at first.
No, exactly. So. Right now the players...
Yeah, I don't believe Thomas plays any hand disruption like Iono or anything like that.
Nothing like that. It's only Arven, Crispin, and Boss here.
So this additive draw that Sam plays, it cannot get disrupted. If he has a 13-card hand, he will keep that 13-card hand.
Yeah, there's nothing really to do except for getting that early kills on with the Iron Hands.
I was just about to say, like, at least Thomas gets to go second now, but it seems like he chose first.
Choosing to go first, okay.
Which would surprise me a lot, like,
because
for sure you would want to go second here, right?
I would assume so. To try and get, like, the Joltik, you get like, your Iron Hands, you have, like, a lot of options in regards to that. But, Thomas
anyway,
choosing...
Thomas is playing the Joltik box deck. I am not playing the Joltik box deck. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. I was about to say he's in top 8. We're not, but you are. So I don't have a
the
lot
only
of things
reason you're
to
not
say.
in top 8 is because you're organizing it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Someone has to. But you are able to already kind of set up the Joltik, and like with a Brute Bonnet start, you do need to get one of your 3 Jet Energies out of your deck to get this out of the active as well. And
Thomas plays the Latias, but Sam does not, so it will have to be Jet Energies, and you have to... Oh no, wait, you can draw into it, but there's also the 3 Chorus's Tenacities and 3 Hildas, I believe?
Yep.
Which all can find Jet Energy for you. So it's not as bad as it seems.
So you
at first.
you have 9 options. So you should be fine.
Yeah.
But now with the Ultra Ball, getting Miraidon again, and you know it, Miraidon with... Wait. Okay, no, there is Joltik. I was confused because I didn't know the beautiful art again. I forgot how it looked.
Yeah, the poor people like us don't know what the peak Joltik art looks like.
No, apparently not. Yeah, boy. I have like a collection of alt arts, alright? But I don't tend to play with them. But now with a restart, get one more card, get the Crispin for the following turn, which could be very nice here, because you can have like 2 Iron Hands ready to go, and hopefully Thomas is not making the mistake again of forgetting, oh wait, I need 2 Electric Energy onto my Iron Hands. But that is the beauty of Crispin.
Yeah, or
where
you could...
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, possibly Sam doesn't have the turn 2 Conkeldurr like he had before, and the Iron Hands can actually use the second attack more efficiently. We'll have to see if he can actually get the triple Iron Hands charged up, and just gust.
Yes.
That. Although actually he only plays 2 Iron Hands. Does he play any recovery?
He does play Super Rod, yes.
Okay, so in theory, the triple Iron Hands is possible, and I think with this start, with the Crispin and the Joltik, plus a free Retreater in the active, that's the best chance you're going to get.
Yeah.
I don't actually know if this is possible with the Joltik box deck, but it might be the only chance that Thomas has if Sam has the same start as before.
Mm-hmm.
If Sam misses a beat though, then you can get more value out of your Iron Hands.
Yeah, for example, if Sam is only able to get like one Timber in like into the following 2 turns, that could prove to be devastating. You are getting like all your Dunsparces right now, which is really good for that later on draw. Maybe if we are seeing the Jet Energy, we can see again a Find a Friend like we did last turn as well.
That would be nice. It is a very nice attack.
Okay, so I'm debating putting
no
down
Jet
that
Energy.
third one, but not putting it down, meaning that right now this Blue Bonnet is stuck in the active. And now we can get 1 acceleration, 2 acceleration, 3. And we get a lot of acceleration of energy right now, because that's what Iron Hands loves to see and loves to have as well. As now both Iron Hands have at least 1 electric energy. Now being able to retreat with the Mew and attack with that Jolting charge, making sure that you get 4 energies from your deck into your Iron Hands. Onto.
Yeah. Well, onto. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
The Iron Hands just eats them.
Yeah, he just eats them. Okay, exactly. Giving like 2, spreading out the energy, but making sure that this Iron Hands is at least able to use its first attack already.
Yeah. So these. Thomas now also has the game plan of just KOing the Conkeldurrs when they come out and trying to put pressure on the board that way. Like instead of trying to prize race, just trying to KO all the Conkeldurrs that come out, making sure that Sam does not have an attacker that can also win you the game.
Oh, but there's the chorus. That's what we said. The chorus is able to find you a stadium, is able to find you an energy. So this Root Bottom is no longer stuck. You get the stadium as well, being Town Store or Artisan, to get any sort of Pokemon that you really want. And right now, Sam does need a little Timber again, because you need to have at least 2 so that the Iron Hands can disrupt you by KOing both of them. You have the Jet Energy to get an immediate rare candy to that Conkeldurr as well. Immediately, big boy is ready.
Never mind, there's an attack again.
Yep.
So the same start from Sam as last time.
Yeah, but no bosses order because the chorus has been played. So choosing to KO this little Joltik, poor little guy, had only 30 HP. 500 seems excessive, but you know, who am I to judge? Because
you have to make sure that the Joltik cannot use the second Jolting charge. That's how you lose the game.
Yeah. I mean,
okay, but now there is actually a very interesting choice to be made here. Sam has a 6-card hand. It is not unlikely if you KO the Conkeldurr, it's not unlikely that there's going to be no second Conkeldurr.
Yep.
So if you're Thomas here, do you use the first attack or do you use the second attack?
I do believe you are going to use the first attack. It's what I would do. Right now,
I mean,
good.
if you suppose you would have a gust in the hand, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, right now, there's no gust in the hand yet. But if you would, I guess it's just always the first attack.
I do believe that the first Conkeldurr, it might be vital right now because no Dunsparces as of yet that we know of. So that means no draw engine. Chorus.
Wait, do you take this KO with Iron Leaves?
Oh, you could do that as well, actually.
This would not be bad. And then you'd save your Iron Hands for the next turns.
Yeah.
And you can move any energy, right? Including the Psychic energy on the Mew? Yeah.
That's
Thomas
true.
is looking at this play as well. And you
Considering it.
move two grass and one Psychic energy from the Iron and take the KO with the Iron Leaves, yeah. I think that's not bad.
Rapid Veneer being used and now accelerating itself the energy 2 grass and 1 electric, actually keeping the Psychic.
Oh, it seems like he wants to keep the Psychic on the Mew.
Yeah,
not sure why, but
I mean, if the Mew gets poisoned,
can...
you can use a Conkeldurr's attack, right?
Actually, you can use the Conkeldurr's attack no matter what.
Oh yeah, you need 3 energy.
The poison effect just means that you don't have to pay energy for it.
Yeah.
But Mew EX doesn't have to pay for the energy cost anyway.
Yeah.
I believe it could also just use the first attack because it hits for weakness.
Also true. But yeah, now with the Iron Leaves in front, let's see if Sam does have something. Ultra Ball coming out. Is this just going to be another Conkeldurr? So we already know. Okay, we know that 1 Dunsparce has been discarded and 1 of the Brute Bonnets just for the Dunsparce. So this is a play to showcase like Sam does not have a lot in his hands right now. So runaway draw. Let's take a look if something good came out of it, because Sam will need to promote a new active Pokemon. If it is that Timber, we can almost guarantee that it's going to be a Rare Candy plus Conkeldurr. But seemingly having to decide, oh, it is a Timber actually. And the Ultra Ball. Okay,
we'll see whether this is a Conkeldurr or a Girder. Well, I guess it's not going to be the Girder.
Girder option discarded. Don't need it, don't want it. It's Conkeldurr time only. You do have the Artisan still to be used for your other Timber potentially, or even you have something like a Buddy Puffin to get a Dunsparce and another Timber, because if you're only having 1 Timber, you are in danger of having no damage on the board.
Yeah. Now, we are seeing something a lot of time for this Ultra Ball. Okay, possibly just checking the deck.
Yeah, making sure.
No, yeah, you're absolutely right. Artisan is a very good stadium, which is why I think he plays 2 and then 3 ways to get them. This really keeps your board flowing, and you can never have enough of it because the Dunsparces keep shuffling themselves back, so you always get value from the Artisan just by getting Dunsparces.
Yeah, now getting also 2 prizes, which could prove to be useful in the following turn, because as we mentioned earlier, there's no any sort of hand control on Thomas's side either. But if the hand is that small, it is not looking that great for Sam, right?
No, yeah, 5 cards in hand and 1 Dunsparce in play is significantly less than the 13 cards and 2 the Dunsparces that we saw earlier. Yeah. And yeah, now we can take the KO with the Iron Hand's first attack. It is not unreasonable that there is no Conkeldurr attack after that, and then Thomas is back on even prizes.
Yep. Thomas smartly checking out the Artisan, making sure that he has 2 different types of energy, being able to get them with this Crispin. Accelerate immediately as well. The right hand unfortunately will not be able to attack whatsoever because it unable to get another electric energy for now. But Vezenipity, Mew to draw 1 more. Mew also fully charged, being able to use the attack from the Conkeldurr as well. And then flip the script, getting 3 more cards. This is looking very nice here. Oh, even attaching the Bravery Charm, why not? It is now a big Mew, as it is now able to use Genome Hacking and get the attack Gutsy Swing as well onto the Conkeldurr.
Oh, you're hitting my Joltik for 500 damage? I'll hit you back for 500 damage.
Getting the fair. It is only fair. It is but fair, honestly. But yeah, now 6 cards in hand. Let's take a look if Sam is able to do something. Enriching energy.
That's a lot more cards.
That's a lot more cards that will be helping. That
Still, if Sam misses the KO this turn, there is a route back into the game for Thomas, because then you're just 2 Iron Hand attacks away. Now, it might be hard to charge them both up in 2 turns, but still, there is a route into the game at the very least.
Yeah. 2 Buddy Puff is getting discarded with this Ultra Ball.
I actually no basics. I've got Artisan in play.
Yeah. The thing is as well, we can't forget, Sam already played 2 rare candies and only has 1 more, and the girder is gone as well. So, needing something to get some Pokemon back, and the only real thing that can help him with that is the Secret Ash. Secret
Yeah.
Ash. Secret.
and yeah, with 24 cards left in the deck and no way to search it, it's not super likely to find it. So you're right. I think for sure Thomas is in the better spot here. It's not over yet, but I think it's not unlikely that if you keep KOing the Conkelders, Sam is going to stumble for at least 1 turn, and that gives you this opening that Thomas has been waiting for.
Yeah, so despite... there's Roto, so having no option in hand. Going for the boss's order, even trying to trap something right now. Yes, that Ursaluna was in the active and is now stuck as well. Because Thomas does play the Latias. Sort of.
No, he doesn't have it in play, but he does still have Arven for Prime Catcher.
Oh, you're right.
And I think... Yeah, I don't know if we saw it in the deck or not, if we know that it's prized or not.
I'm trying to
So this might be the opening. Yeah, this is the opening that Thomas has been waiting for. If you KO a Timber right now, there's not going to be a double Conkelder after that.
Grabbing the Arven immediately, knowing, okay, I'm pretty sure it's in deck. As yes, there it is.
There it is.
You do need to be careful if you bench your bear, and your only retreat option is that Prime Catcher though. Because that could very well prove to be used for some later, stalling out a turn. But now, Iron Hands fully charged. We are finally going to see a amp you very much again onto this little timber, meaning 2 prizes thanks to that attack, because you take 1 extra prize because when you kill something, which is of course a timber, and now 2 prizes for Thomas, and suddenly winning the prize race.
Yeah. Now, yeah, Thomas is in a good spot here. I'm actually seeing a route into the game for some now, though. And hilariously, the 10 damage on Ursaluna is relevant.
Okay.
Because if you manage to KO the Iron Hands here, Thomas does not have any way to take 2 prizes.
Yeah.
And Sam plays the Blood Moon Ursaluna.
Yeah.
Which can do 240 plus 10 from the poison, which currently is enough to knock out anything on Thomas' side of the board. So if you see a Conkelder into Blood Moon Ursaluna attack,
we're seeing Jet Energy into the blue ball.
That doesn't seem like what we're getting. We're seeing a stall. Yeah, Sam's hand is not good. So no, sadly, the 10 damage on the Ursaluna is not going to be relevant. But happily, wait. Oh, Thomas, you forgot to attach energy.
Thomas, come on.
Come on. You forgot to attach energy.
Yeah, I always follow.
It's right in your hand, Thomas.
You always gotta follow the PTC live steps. That's how I play my games in real life as well. It's how I learn. All my cards glow, and if they glow, I can play them. So.
Actually, if my opponent tries to pass without attaching for turn, I shout in their face like, "Oh,
what are you doing? PTC Live has taught me better. You should know."
Yeah, but you haven't played a supporter yet, man. Don't you want to play a supporter?
Don't you want to? Come on. Like, you have options.
Don't you want a better hand? You have like 2 cards in hand and you didn't play a supporter for the last 4 turns. Why are you not doing it?
Just do it, my guy. Alright, so that means we're now in game 3. So first...
Yeah, game 3 hype.
Yeah, I don't actually know if the TCG has that as well on their license, where there's like 2 buzzers going up and it's like game 3. Because for VGC we have like high buzzers that'll like and go like game 3. for the
I
VGC
don't
stream.
remember anything like that.
I don't
no.
think you guys have. I think we're the hype ones. So, VG. Yeah, I gotta shout out VG. For all my VG homies out there. But okay, jokes aside, it is time for that game 3. Some this time gets to decide who's going first, who's going second. So no matter the coin flip, what we're seeing here, it will be decided by either player. And yes, forcing Thomas to go first because, well, Thomas won by going first already. So maybe that was the call. Maybe we were wrong. But oof.
Maybe, yeah.
Oof.
I mean, you do have Arven for Nestball for Miraidon on the next turn, but yeah, there's going to be an attachment wasted here unless you top deck something. But yeah, I think the main difference that we saw from Thomas this last game was that he actually didn't prioritize taking 2 prizes with the Iron Hands. He prioritized taking KOs on the Conkeldurs.
Yeah.
And yeah, combined with the fact that Sam's hand wasn't super good, that allowed him to take the game. So it's not impossible that this happens again, although slightly less fortunate that he doesn't.
You forgot to attack. Sorry. I'm running too hard with the joke. But yeah, Sam seemingly having 2 Dunsparces and a Timber, so pretty decent in that regard. And an Arven as well, so you do get the Buddy, or you get another option here potentially, maybe Rare Candy for later. It is weirdly how Sam's deck only has 2 Arven as well, where I'm like, Arven would be a really nice way to get like more support, I feel, but I get why you need to play the Hideout because you want your evolutions, you want the enriching energy, you want the jet energy maybe as well. But good old classic Arven, you know. But right now we're seeing that the Fan Rotom is getting the Dunsparces, and now the Miraidon top deck, meaning that we do get our electric types ready to go. Lucky for Thomas.
And we do have the Jolting Charge.
Yeah, lucky for Thomas as well, having that air balloon in his hand already, so doesn't even really need to play Arven if he doesn't want to. Can just go for a Crisp, for example. Okay, I don't know why I had a mini heart attack and I thought he attached to the Iron Hands for a second. Well, the left hand, but
Oh yeah. Yeah, don't attach on the left hand. You have to attach on the Joltik.
Yeah. Well, is going for the Arven though, so trying to see what is possible here. So another Nest Ball, Bravery Charm. You know,
so I'm wondering what you go for here. You could Nest Ball for another Iron Hands, but you could also Nest Ball for example, Clefairy, to prioritize those early KOs again.
Yeah.
Or Nest Ball for Mew, although it costs an extra energy. But it seems like he chooses the Iron Hands.
Yeah, just, you know, you can't go wrong.
Simplicity, yeah. And the first attack does KO, so.
Yep. So Jolting Charge, making sure that these Iron Hands get loaded up on these energies. I don't think you really want to attach everything to one Iron Hand, so that is why Thomas is spreading out as well, because you have Crisp in hand anyway. But for example, if Sam is able to get the absolute nuts right now, being able to get a Dunsparce into a Conkeldurr, into a boss, for example, into a Brute Bonnet as well, that could prove to be very useful. That's why I think it is smart to spread out the energies like that. You're not...
Oh yeah, I was about to say I don't really like the spreading the energies because getting all the pieces plus boss is so unlikely.
Yeah.
But you're right, there is a Crispin in the hand.
Yeah.
Sam also does not play any hand disruption, and you're not really going to want to boss anyway.
Yeah.
Because either there's a Conkeldurr and you just want to use the first attack, or there is no Conkeldurr and you can just KO whatever's in the active for 2 prizes. So I think I'm convinced. You convinced me that that spreading the energy out like this is.
I did it here. You heard it here live first. VGC player convinces TCG player to play VG. No.
Well, that is also something you've done in the past.
Yeah, I mean,
it is entirely because of you that I played a bit of VG.
I am that good. Okay, but now with the Ultra Ball being able to get another Pokemon, so again, only 3 rare candies that you're playing. So, and like, if we go back to that first game, because we were talking about, like, do we really want to attack with Conkeldurr right now against this Joltik? Because, like, for the price trading, I don't know if it is that worth it, because we, in game 1, we were discussing it, and I do think, like, maybe KOing it with, like, Rotom would be fine to do. But then
I do also prefer the Rotom KO, especially after what happened in the last game.
Yeah.
Like, if your hand isn't super good, then keeping the Conkeldurrs as attackers is probably more important than giving up the extra prize from attacking with Fan Rotom.
Yeah.
So I would like to see a Fan Rotom attack. Of course, you have to have it. You do need the Stadium and the energy to attack with it. So if you can only attack with Conkeldurr, that is what I would do.
Alright, Hilda, so that means enriching energy and the Dunsparce, so being able to draw 7 more cards as well. I really like the Dunsparce engine.
So,
I've used it from day 1, and like, it's just nice seeing it in action, you know?
Yeah, the only time I played it, I didn't really play it as an engine in itself. Like, I didn't play it like with as many search and like aggressively draw as most people do. But it is a super nice way to play. Like, it's super nice to iota-proof yourself. It's really nice to have these pivots the whole time. It is a very nice card, and a lot better than I thought when it was first revealed.
Yeah. Right, Rotom in front, 16
so
card hands.
No attack, I guess.
Maybe with an energy and a Stadium, but just putting that.
But he already attached for turn. He attached the enriching energy.
You're right.
As soon as he attached that, he committed to either Conkeldurr attack or nothing.
Yeah. All right, so trying to get ready for the following turn then. Yeah, passing the turn along. No KO this time, but I do think like not KOing the Joltik is fine. It's the 2 prizes that you really want.
Yeah. The only thing I'm thinking here is, as Thomas, you again have a decision to make. It might be obvious to just take the KO with the rainbow hand with all the 4 different energies on it. Wow. Yeah. But you could also just Jolting Charge again. It genuinely doesn't even seem that bad.
Honestly, true. Only the Avatar.
Like if you want to again try to put on pressure on the board, it really doesn't seem like a bad idea to just Jolting Charge again. But it seems like he doesn't really want to do it. No. Also, no rainbow hands. Come on, Thomas. You can't tease us like that. You can't take the 4 energies and then like attach 2 metal energies anyway.
All right, 2 prizes taken: Latias and the energy. Another electric energy. Okay, Girder in the active. So I do believe there is going to be a Conkeldurr. Yes, so probably some did have the Conkeldurrs in his hands earlier, but no option to instantly evolve it. But me, I wanted to say, I was about to say, where's the Brute Bullet? But there it is.
Here we go. So we have a KO in the hands. That was, of course, the risk of taking the 2 prizes here. You were basically committing and saying, yeah, I will take 2 prizes, but it's very likely that you will take 2 prizes as well. That was a rare candy. Or we just, we're going to see another Conkeldurr.
Yeah, just trying to make sure that you have a backup attacker in the following turn. Maybe even going for another Girder or another Timber, for example. You can discard those 2. You don't really need those.
I was about to say I would like to see the Blood Moon Ursaluna come out, but I guess not. It didn't have to happen immediately, but then you would have Conkeldurr, Blood Moon Ursaluna. Yeah. That's your 6 prizes. Now I guess he wants to have another. No, it does not grab the Timber. No okay, Timber. But surely he has recovery for the Blood Moon Ursaluna as well.
And you have 2 Dunsparces ready to draw you some cards as well, getting 2 prize cards as well. So. Seemingly being in a good position, making sure that you're able to at least get 2 attacks off. The Iron Hands, of course, from Thomas' side, not really fully charged as of yet, because you do need 2 electric, but attaching 1 is one thing, but you do need another way to accelerate another energy. You do have 2 Pokegears, so that means you are able to potentially get another Crispin.
Oh, wait, I just realized. There is no way to amp you very much this turn.
Oh yeah, there's.
I mean, you can. It's just you never take 2 prizes because everything is more than 120
You're right.
feet.
You only take.
And that's why he didn't bench the Timber, probably. Okay, regardless, I think it's still better to actually KO the Conkeldurs rather than like try to gust around it.
Yeah.
But I think that's what Sam was going for. So you're really like forcing to take the KO with either Clefairy or the Iron Hand's first attack.
Okay, going for
Which
the
is called Arm Press, I believe? I'm not sure, no one ever uses it.
Yeah. Arm Press, you do need...
Like, usually they just like, say like Amp or like do the little dance, but then when they have the first attack, they have to use the first attack, your opponent's very sad, and so they don't mention the name of the attack.
It's too real. That's too real. That's every Iron Hands player does that. Bravery, Charm, and Thinking. I mean, you can get a tool scrapper. We already know confirmed that Sam does have the second one in his hand because he got that with the Arven right now.
It's true.
But, you know,
I was kind of wondering, you could attack with Arm Press and then also attach Power Gloss to the Iron Hands to get the other energy attachment onto it. But there's also the Conkeldurr attack is right there, so there's not really much of a point.
There's another Conkeldurr, you know. Yeah, right now Thomas weighing down his options. Go for the electric energy, my guy. Go for it. Yes. No. No. Iron Hands. Iron Hands. No.
That was a roller coaster of emotions if I ever saw one.
All right. So Sam only plays two balls, but no attach. Use your abilities.
Wait. Does he just wait? Is he not going to Jolting Charge? Like,
wait.
This he actually got saved by the live comments.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
See, this is why you should do it to your opponent every time in real life.
I just realized as well, why did we put down another Joltik?
I believe he wants to attack with Galvantula.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't one-shot, it only does 130 damage because the Conkeldurr doesn't have an ability. But, I mean, it does one-shot the Brute Bonnet and the Dunsparce. But I think that's what he was going for.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't seem super good for Thomas. Yeah, rip. Yeah, I think it's all coming back to the decision of him to not Jolting Charge on turn 3. Instead, like, when he decided to attack with the Iron Hands and take the 2 prizes, I think it would have been better to Jolting Charge again and try to charge up 3 attackers first. But I'm not sure, of course.
Wow, just being able to boss and swing, keeping the Dunsparces still at the back, so you're able to draw into anything that you really want. 24 cards still on the board. Flip this script this time from Thomas's end. 3 cards drawn. You do 130 with the Galvantula, so you don't KO.
I mean, okay, so here's the potential plan. You could attack with Galvantula and hope that the Conkeldurr gets knocked out by poison in between turns, and then you KO the other Conkeldurr on the next turn.
Yeah.
That said, that would have to mean that Sam has nothing in hand off of 10 cards in hand plus the top deck plus 2 the Dunsparces.
Hey, maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe
he doesn't have it.
Maybe it's all choruses.
Something, I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean, they have cheesed some games that I really had no business of winning, which was exactly like this, where your opponent just has like 2 cards left in deck, only need 1 piece, and then they're like, yeah, that piece is one of the 2 remaining cards in my deck.
Yeah. Never underestimate the fact how odds work.
You do have to try.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very unlikely. But yeah, you should try.
And try he shall.
I think Thomas possibly only now reading the Galvantula fully and realizing it doesn't do 180 damage. But I hope he realized it.
You do have balls. So you 2 Scrapper plus boss the Bonnet, maybe?
I mean, but you can also just KO the Brute Bonnet.
Is it hit super effectively? I don't know if it's Grass Week or not.
It is. I'm not sure, but the attack just does 180 damage anyway.
Oh yeah. With the ability.
I
always forget ability.
So I think a potential play here might be to Gust KO the Brute Bonnet. Sam takes 1 prize on the next turn, and then you Tool Scrapper the Brute Bonnet, and then hope that the 3rd tool is missing.
Yeah. A lot of hoping.
Maybe not the worst idea. There's already one boss gone, so it's very all possible that the second boss isn't there.
Oh no. Don't do it. Don't do it, Thomas. You will get KO'd by this Conkeldurr still. Okay, yeah. Try and discard the ancient booster, but unfortunately we know from 2 turns ago that another ancient booster is in Sam's hands as well.
Yes, you only know one card in Sam's hand that it is ancient booster. Okay, but he's doing it like this. Going for the first play that I described, so hoping that this Conkeldurr is going to get KO'd in between turns.
Yeah. That way.
So that we can then KO the other Conkeldurr on the next turn. And just don't have it in 17 cards.
Oh,
Well,
another boss having 2 bosses in hand. So earlier when we were saying like his hand does not seem to look great, it's because there were 2 bosses in there. And now being able to swing and just take the kill and getting the W for Team Crobat's Lair. Wow.
GG.
Yeah, well played.
I think we did see the nice 2 possibilities in this matchup. Like it's definitely not just an auto win for Conkeldurr.
No.
If you stumble a little bit in the early game and the Jolting Box player can't put pressure by just KOing all your Conkeldurrs, even not taking multiple prizes,
Yeah.
it can definitely lead to a win. And this is how we saw Thomas winning game 2. But both times when he tried to rush all the prizes, Conkeldurr just overwhelmed him, I guess.
Yeah. That was okay. So now I truly believe in Conkeldurr. I understand now. It is a true deck. It is a real deck.
I mean, this is probably one of its better matchups, regardless of what I said.
We take those. Well, that's the whole thing as well. Sure. You had like 4 decks to choose from, and if you saw like 2-3 decks that you're like, okay, Conkeldurr should win this, you're fine to take the Conkeldurr then.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, by the way, mad respect to Sam for submitting this deck in top 8. Like, we have, like, our team has submitted some weird stuff, but it was all like in the play, like
in the Swiss rounds, in
round 2 or 3 or something, when it was still like all like fun and games. We did not consider submitting anything like this in top 8.
Okay,
so
actually,
super nice to see this.
Conkeldurr was definitely the call. The 4 decks were Lopunny Box, the Jolting Box, the Golden Go, and then lastly, Crustle.
Okay, so
and
I hear 3 insanely good matchups.
Yeah.
The Lopunny Box could be a bit awkward because they can just board wipe you.
Yeah.
But, like, you do only need to take 2 KOs, but I do think the Lopunny Box has to be favored there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the result of the match was, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly. I guess he does have... No, wait, he has the Psyduck, right? He has the Psyduck and the Battle Cage.
That's true. Psyduck and the Battle Cage.
Yeah, and then if they don't have Klefki early enough, stuff might happen. That's true.
But that will conclude this match. We will shortly for you guys, the following match will follow up, and we hope for you to stick around and check that one out as well. Thank you very much, Matthew, for joining me for this casting, and we hope to see you.
No problem.
Again.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, and we hope to see you guys again in like one of the later matches. See you in a bit.
Bye. Make sure to tune in.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for match 2. This time around, it is going to be Umbreon versus Pawntheon. Right now, we have José versus Iliaz. And with me, of course, join with me right now is Matthew Houtput again. Welcome, Matthew.
Hello. I'm happy to join.
Happy to hear as well. So, I already know you and José, thick as blood. Honestly, a lot of those things. I like you guys both had a cube. You guys like to play funny cards together as well. And I'm guessing you're quite excited to be able to witness what José is playing right now.
Yeah, for sure. I was kind of sad to see that we were in different brackets, so we wouldn't go up against each other in the first rounds. Still excited. Maybe we'll see each other in the top cut though, because we both made top cuts. I'll see whether we can go up against each other.
Are you on different sides of the bracket? I'm actually wondering.
No, we can meet each other in top 4 still.
Yeah, in
I
top
guess.
4. So in the following. Okay. So this result might prove to be quite useful for you, as we are going to be...
I have a strong emotional bias here.
The strong emotional bias being that José is playing Gardevoir, or...
No, I guess that, yeah, as you say, José is a very good friend of mine. And then the other strong emotional bias is that Iliaz was my only loss during the 7 first rounds.
Okay.
I mean, I played 5 only, but yeah, Iliaz was my only loss. So, double emotional bias from my side, which I will try very hard to hide during my commentary.
To contain. But yes, we've seen this Gardevoir list a few times already. Well, with like 1 or 2 adaptations, but yeah, 3 Dark, 7 Energy. You have right now the Mega Diancie, Jellicent, the 3 Ralts plus 2 Gardevoir. You know, you have all the tools that you need right now.
Yes, we are seeing the 3 Ralts. We have seen a lot of top players go down to 2 Ralts.
Which is insane to me.
1 Cordia, 2 Gardevoir.
I'll be very real. To me, I would never.
Yeah, but they all play the TM Energize, which does make it so you don't need the Gardevoir every time.
Yeah.
It seems very difficult to play, and I don't know how to play it. It seems like José also feels more comfortable with the triple Ralts and just trying to get the Gardevoir out as often as possible.
Yeah, no, I think I'm on yours and José's side as well. So
let's leave the 2 Ralts is for the pro players who really know what they're doing.
Exactly.
Not for VG players and scrubs like us.
But yeah, so we've seen this list time and time again. We know Gardevoir is strong. It has so many options thanks to that Gardevoir ability with Psychic Embrace being able to charge all of your Psychic type Pokemon. You're able to get a Jellicent off, so no items or tools can be played. You're able to hit Dragon Ties with Clefairy. You're able to copy your opponent's attack with Mew. You're able to have a ginormous wall in front, being that Mega Diancie, being able to hit for 240 every time as well. You have your monkeys being able to spread out the damage that you've been receiving thanks to your Psychic Embrace. You have the Scream Tail to try and snipe something like a Pheasantipede together with some monkeys as well. And then you have Lati to get your free retreat as well to make sure that nothing can be locked up forever as well. And then you just have your standard supporters of Lilies, Ionos, and of course Girl Boss himself, Mr. Professor Turo. Tenacity. Trying to make sure
you're not
trapped.
When you say it like that, the viewers might wonder, wait, that sounds incredibly broken. Is this deck broken? And the answer is, well, yes. Yeah. It is
absolutely
possibly the best deck in recent memory. Yeah. ADP is the only one that I think that comes close. It has been winning so many tournaments. Yeah. High skill floor, high skill ceiling, very rewarding deck to learn, and incredibly powerful. Yeah. So much so that there is a bit of a target on its back. We have seen some dark decks come up in the meta, mostly because they hit Gardevoir for weakness.
Exactly, and dark decks indeed, because that is exactly what we'll be seeing. We have the return of Charizard, but this time with a new coat of paint, because it is using not just the Pidgeot, it's using more birds this time. It has Noctowls. And I do think that with the Noctowls, it does make it a little bit interesting as well, because Charizard, as you know, is a Terra Pokemon, and Noctowl only activates when there's a Terra Pokemon on the field, meaning that you're able to get 2 trainer cards from your deck as well. And getting 2 trainer cards offhand, very strong ability. It is incredibly strong. You have Terrapagos to make sure you're able to get early Noctowls as well. You're able to get Pidgeot to get a guaranteed Pokemon or like anything out of your deck as well. So looking at that, this deck is quite strong, and you are a dark type. You are a Charizard as well. Charizard hitting Gardevoir for super effective damage. You have 330 HP, and for every prize card your opponent has taken, you just do more damage and you accelerate to yourself. What can Charizard do? So I do feel like this is a big contender to try and stop Gardevoir in its tracks right now.
Yes, and there is a very important thing to mention here, I think, because most of the Pokemon have existed for quite some time, but it's only recently that this Charizard Terra deck has, like with the Terra engine, with the Noctowls, has become very good. And there is one reason, and only one reason for it. It's right on the top middle of the deck list. It is that Dawn.
Yeah.
You see there's 4 Dawns in this deck. This is a supporter from this set. Search your deck for a basic Stage 1 and Stage 2 card. Not played in a lot of other decks, but here it is so good, because you get to search for possibly Terrapagos, Noctowl, and Charizard. Noctowl for your rare candies. You can search your Pidgeots, you can search your other basics. But searching for that Noctowl plus your Stage 2 while getting another basic is just so good.
Yeah, very powerful indeed. So, without further ado, let's take a look at what these players will be doing. We are spectating from the side from José's end, so we'll be seeing Gardevoir hands and Gardevoir things.
Okay, wait,
well.
except I'm not biased, I promise.
So yeah, players are starting. So you both want to go second, right?
Very much so, yeah. Gardevoir player wants to item lock as soon as possible with the Frillish.
Oh yeah.
And the Zard player wants to do as much as possible before they get item locked. So yeah, both players want to go second. Yeah. Oh, we are getting the Terra animations! Yay!
Yay! We love that.
So yeah, for those of you who don't know, Pokemon TCG Live is a very good game, which is very programmed very well.
We've not had any problems at all.
There are absolutely no bugs in here, or that could like possibly crash the game, or that the client might hang, or anything like that. Nothing. So these sparkle animations that you see are going to be very intended, and will only appear on Terra Pokemon.
Yeah. The tournament has been going as intended. There have been no hiccups whatsoever. We didn't have games near end games that crashed. We hadn't had that. That would be impossible. Anyway, Terrapagos lead and the Mew EX lead. And right now, Iliaz being able to immediately get off a Buddy Puffin. So meaning you're able to get some Hoots, a potential Charmander. I feel like one of those two.
Fanrotom plus Charmander. And then Fanrotom for possibly Pidgey plus Hoot or Noctowl. And if you have any of those cards in your hand, you just... Yeah, there's actually kind of like 4 things you want. If you have any of those cards in your hand, you just pick the other 3.
Yeah, it is crazy the options that you can get from one singular Buddy Puffin.
Yeah, it is a very good card, and possibly the main reason why we see so much setup decks in the format right now. Yeah. I do love it. I love the fact that Buddy Puffin exists.
Yeah, Buddy Puffin, I think it was more balanced than what we used to have with Battle VIP Pass, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Battle VIP Pass was strong, don't get me wrong, but it was...
I have very strong opinions on this, but I am going to be unbiased during this match, so I'm not going to go into it.
Okay, good. All right. But yeah, establishing a bench immediately from Iliaz's side, maybe trying to see if, just having the Noctowl in his hand right now, so you are able to get the top deck Secret Box right now being is a superb card to have, because you're able to discard 3 cards. Mainly those 2 energies that you're holding. You don't really want them.
Well, that. Yeah. No, I wanted to say I kind of want to see him keep one of them.
Yeah.
Because then he can Frillish. You really want the Frillish here.
Oh yeah.
Which I think is also why José opened the Mew.
Yeah.
Now you can still guarantee it by getting Earthen Vessel. You could also just assume that you draw it off of your Iono. But yeah, I did kind of want to see him keep one of the energies. Oh well, he chose not to do it. He can still just draw it.
Well, okay, it's his choice.
Yeah, it's not an issue if you're just good at the game, if you just draw the cards you want.
Also true. But yeah, Frillish being able to slow down the coming power of that Charizard, of course. Not gonna take a tool right now, because since you're gonna Iono anyway, put down a Ralts, put down an S-Ball for a potential Frillish, or another Ralts, potentially, but it's just going to be the Frillish. Yeah, that's a fancy Frillish as well.
Yeah, and then Artisan for after the Iono. You draw the cards off of Iono first, I was going to say, but again, José has a different opinion.
Sequencing, if you Iono first, maybe you give... I don't know. I got nothing. Just
no,
Iono.
I guess... It does make sense. Those are the 2 main pieces you wanted. Now you really want the Psychic Energy, so you thin out as many cards as possible. That also makes sense. Sequencing with Guardy is not trivial. He doesn't hit the Psychic Energy.
Oof. You know what would have been nice? A Psychic Energy.
Yeah, he can get absolutely destroyed next turn by just like Rare Candy Pidgeot, Rare Candy Charizard shenanigans.
Yeah, just...
If his opponent finds a single Noctowl. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Of course, this is not guaranteed.
You did get a Ionoed, right? What are the odds of you getting one of the 3 Noctowls that are in the deck, or like,
or 4 Dawns? But
like odds wise, not that great.
We'll see. We will see what
we are fully joking, by the way.
Here.
If a new player is listening to us, we are fully joking. The odds are very much in Iliaz's favor.
Yes, and Pokemon TCG Live sadly is not a very good game. There are quite a lot of bugs in it.
Whoa, I don't know about that. I thought it was generally good. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that was serious. Okay, yeah. It's definitely better than Pokemon Showdown. Absolutely.
No. So we've been So because we've been using TCG Live for these past 8 weeks now. Well, 9 weeks because Popco was 2. So yeah, some issues has arisen as, for example, right now Iliaz is using Dawn, and like, for example, suddenly you're not able to take one of your cards, for example, and it's like, all right, what can you do?
This happens sometimes.
Yeah, what can you do? Unfortunately, I must say I'm very happy with how the players have been able to still just play on, or like play in real life and stuff for this tournament. Very enjoyable. But Rare Candy right now into that Pidgeot, and this is how we get started.
Yeah, and like I didn't see what he took off with the Dawn, but I was assuming there was going to be a Noctowl for the stage 1, which means that we're going to be able to get something like Rare Candy Charizard or Charmeleons and anything like that. The Pidgeot is in play, so it's gonna be looking pretty rough right now.
Being able
right
to
now,
search
I think the
card.
main
Go ahead.
the main route that José has back into the game. The main route that he has back into the game is TM Devo with Jellicent.
Yeah.
Which is maybe what Iliaz is counting on, which is why he maybe is going to Prime Catcher up this Frillish. Unless he just sees 2 prizes, wants to take 2 prizes. I'm not sure what this plan is.
I mean, getting the Frillish, blocking items, does that help you a lot, right?
I mean, it does look like the main threat, but no, he just see 2 prizes, take 2 prizes. He probably is not going to get punished for this.
No.
But it does open the tiniest win chance for José, which is just put the Jellicent in the active and just draw TM Devo lol.
Let's see if José is able to see that option as well. Going with the Jellicent in front, so definitely eyeing up something here. You are, if you're not able to get it, it is a little bit dangerous in that regard, as you are still weak to that Charizard.
It really is, yeah.
So you are
the secret box is already gone, so there is literally only one out to the TM Devo, and that is the Devo itself.
Yeah, so that's a big call upon to try and get. And we also Iono.
Probably.
No, we didn't Iono it. We didn't take it earlier.
Yeah, it's not on the bottom.
Yeah, but we are shuffling.
I always might have maybe wanted to see the Ralts being promoted and bench the Latias to like hedge your bets a little bit.
Yeah.
But anyway, there's still a lot of options here.
What's the other option? If you don't go for the high roll, what's the other option?
Bench a second Frillish and just item lock this turn possibly, and hope to get it next turn.
Yeah. Nice searcher. Okay, get the energy. Okay.
So this is what José is really just going. Okay, I'm getting a TM Devo here, or it's not gonna happen.
Didn't get it.
There is a counter catcher, but that's about it.
What are the switch out options on? It's Jet Energy. Yeah, 2 Jet Energy. Yeah. So even if you counter catch,
Pidgeot just finds it.
Yeah.
I think José is cooked here.
Yeah.
Because the Jellicent's going to be leaving the board no matter what you do, and there's no way to bench another Frillish.
No, not really. Yeah, I don't see. Trying to see if there's any other option. Hoping that maybe 2 Jet Energies are priced.
that is possibly his best option, and the fact that that's a 1 in 117 chance or something like that, not looking good for José.
No, but yeah, not looking like a lot of options. So you have to try and see what else you could get out of it. That's the issue if you put that gelatin then try to high roll. The gelatin is now stuck in the active, which was odds-wise was the thing that was gonna happen. But
yeah,
I still respect José for going for it. Because
because like all other plays might just lose on the spot anyway.
Yeah.
Then you might as well try to hit the 20-ish% high roll that keeps you in the game, right?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, retreat into that Charizard.
But
didn't even need to pitch up for
I think this is a very good highlight of that you absolutely cannot give this Charizard deck items on turn 2 of the game, because then they're just going to establish this board and it's impossible to disrupt.
Yeah. Now with only 2 prizes.
Which is why you have to do everything you can to get that turn 1 Frillish lock. Okay, but yeah, so Charizard, indeed, as you say, it takes 2 prizes. Mind Bend angle.
There's one more Jet Energy.
Yeah, it's pitch up for Jet Energy. I don't know. There is a TM Devo.
That is nice, actually.
And these were both rare candied. But there's also 10 cards in hand, so...
That is also true.
It's possibly the only thing he can do, but doesn't mean that that's a good play, despite the fact that it's the best he can do.
So a Nest Ball for something? Thinking about it?
What do you think he's going to do?
I'm trying to think as well, but...
What could he do with his hand?
I'm
Ball for Fez, maybe?
Yeah. But like, what do you want out of the Fez?
Right?
Because then boss, yeah, because...
Like, Gardevoir... But then what do you do with the Gardevoir? That allows you to Mind Bend, but Mind Bend isn't good.
Okay, so now you have Fair Candy. Yeah, as soon as that Charizard is able to evolve...
Wait, how much... You can KO this Charizard with the Mew EX.
Oh, yeah.
But like, there is just a Charmander on the bench and a 10-card hand and a Pidgeot, so there's probably just going to get... There's just going to be another Charizard that KOs the Mew and then you're done.
Only able to move 3 energies. Oh, you Rare Candy. With the Monkey, for example. You could very well already put 3 damage counters at least on like the Pidgey or Pidgeot maybe.
Yeah, but I think José has committed to the TM Devo play here. I just hope that there's no rare candies in the hand.
Yeah, let's take a look. Oh yeah, you do get
wait,
the Noctowl.
No! The Noctowl gets devolved as well. I completely forgot
about the Noctowl. No.
That is, yeah, we all forgot about it, I think. I think José might have forgotten about it as well. Well, what if the last 2 prizes are 2 rare candies?
Well, the odds aren't great, but hey, we can try.
Yeah, and you have to devolve, right? There's no choice. It's not like you can choose, no, this Pokemon remains...
No.
Like, does not get evolved.
Yeah, Boss and Candy. Yeah, sees the writing on the wall and says, alright, we're going to game 2. Adaptations wise, I do think like just the item lock. That's it, right? That's the only thing we can really ask.
He had the item lock in hand. He needed to not get greedy. Just if you had 2 energies in hand, I know how tempting it is to just discard both of them, but just keep one of them in hand and just guarantee the item lock. It's probably the best option.
Probably safer.
Because if you don't hit it, you lose, which is what we see right here.
Yeah.
Even though the odds aren't super high that you're going to whiff, the potential risk if you do whiff is just too high.
Yeah. Alright, Badoo Coin, tell us who's going first or second.
Well, presumably José is still going to go second.
Yeah, he's still choosing,
choose, right?
Yeah, he's still choosing. I just like...
But it's nice that the coin confirms it, that live allows him to choose immediately.
Yeah. Again, no basic Pokemon right now. But there seems to be a basic Pokemon on the other end. That's why we're waiting for a second. You know, you have this running gag right now with Switch 1 and Switch 2, where if it's loading like this, you immediately say like, obviously they're playing Switch 1.
My opponent's still playing Switch 1.
Yeah, Switch 1 detected. He's poor. Something like it's a funny gag to do. Of course, Switch 1's very much still working.
Wow, the Frillish start and then only the Dark Energy is a very disrespectful start.
Yeah.
Not over yet though. Like he could top deck. He doesn't need to top deck.
No, but like
Can't
secret
go
box,
mute
you know,
another
just get a secret box again.
Yeah, simply top deck Secret Box.
Yeah.
Iliaz to start seems pretty good. Fanrotom, Buddy Poppin. If he has a Terra Pokemon or a way to get a Terra Pokemon, his hand is good to go.
Yeah. So you get Hoot, Noctowl, but with the Buddy you can get Charmander, and then keep a bench space
Seems
for the
about right.
Terrapagos.
Oh no, we still need Pidgey.
Oh yeah, Pidgey as well. So
Also just single Hoot,
Yeah.
or one Charmander, also possible.
double Mander.
I think it's single Hoot then.
Single Hoot and a Pidgey. There we go.
Okay, so yeah, we do still need to see a Terra Pokemon or like a Dawn or something in Iliaz's hand, but he's only one piece away from being like having a very, very good hand.
Yeah.
Even while getting item locked, because Dawn does get you the entire line.
Which is crazy. Yeah, I can see Dom being really good in this deck.
It is so good.
Fire Energy. Duskull.
Bench locking himself is an interesting choice.
Okay.
That probably means he has the Dawn in his hand.
Dawn in his hand to get.
Or he has a Duskull in his hand and he wants to like kill like that. And no, item lock.
Oh my. Okay.
Yeah, it's no item lock, but you can't get rid of any card. Before you could get rid of one card by playing Turo.
Yeah.
But no.
No, you can't. Oh, devastating. That's something.
There is no Turo in the opponent in Ilias's hand though, so it's possible like that he prepared for the item lock, and now, you know, doesn't actually have that many items in his hand because of it.
What do you
I
get?
mean, yeah, besides that, it's worth noting that José's hand is also just dead and he's waiting for a top deck. He can draw a singular card with Collect if he plays a Turo here.
I think that might be.
Which I'm expecting to. No? Okay, apparently not.
Okay. No. Oh my god, this is so bad. This is such a bad hand. I know. You know, God of our most best deck in the format. Itty bitty shitty hands.
You know, you can still have a bad hand with a good deck. This does happen.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Caleb Rogerson when he faced me at EOIC.
Get Fire Energy, attach, Prime Catcher. Wait a minute.
Okay, we're gonna see a Fanrotom KO then?
We are? Wait.
Yeah, there's not enough. Okay, so this is technically a double brick, but also Iliaz does have way more.
Yeah, options. Still.
Okay, Fez is live. If we have access to Fez, no, but we do have item lock.
Item lock! We have it! Alright, get another route.
Yeah, and Dark Energy plus Artisan for Monkey Dory on the next turn, I guess.
Yep.
Wait, wait, the Fanrotom's actually getting KO'd next turn. if Iliaz just goes Assault Landing here, that's funny.
Oh yeah.
If he doesn't do anything else. If he bumps the Artisan, then sad, but...
Yeah.
Dawn. Oh, there's Dawn.
Okay, Dawn, you get Noctowl and everything, but you still don't have a Terra Pokemon.
No, and there's no Pidgeotto in the list.
You do.
But you can grab Charmeleon or Dusclops.
You get Dusclops, and then with that Dusclops you get Terrapagos, and then you can get a Terra.
But then you have used your stage 1.
Wait, didn't get the Dusclops?
Yeah, because you can't get Noctowl and Dusclops off of Dawn, so that
No,
worked
but they already
if-
had
if
a
you
Noctowl
can't.
in hands. They already have a Noctowl in hands
Really?
from the first turn from
Oh.
Van Rotem.
Yeah, you're right. So this is, it might be priced, the Dusclops, or he didn't see that play.
Oh, thank
But
God.
yeah, okay. There's Iono and a KO on the Fan Rotom with item lock, which is kind of funny. But yeah, then there is going to be a Charizard in play on the next turn, most likely. Well, not necessarily.
Not necessarily,
actually.
yeah, with Iono. Okay, Curlia. Okay,
Curlia.
we're cooking. Suddenly we're back. We're back in some action here.
There will be a game from here. I don't know which way it's going to go, but there is going to be a game.
I honestly don't know if you want to kill the Fan Rotom, actually. Don't you want to maybe item lock and keep that Rotom for later?
No, I think it makes sense here because it's the only thing that can take a KO on the Frillish.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, no, wait. Does the Charmeleon does 40, right? Not
Yeah.
30? So the Charmeleon can actually KO if there's only a single fire energy. But still, then there needs to be a fire energy.
Yeah.
And you don't really want to sacrifice
You
your
only play
Charmeleon
5, like.
for that. Wait, watch him just slam down the Charizard right here.
I mean, the odds are there.
Or Dawn for Charizard.
No, actually, because the odds aren't really there, because he did get... Oh, yeah, there's a Dawn.
There we go.
That's the power of Dawn right now.
Yeah, I didn't explicitly mention it, but Dawn also being very good because it gives you an option against item lock. The rest of the deck is so weak against items because you're so explosive with 4 rare candies and your Terras and ways to get early items. But the fact that you also have 4 Dawn in the deck does mean that you still have a lot of options and you can still find all your stuff while you're under item lock.
Yeah, there
So
we
yeah,
go.
what now?
For José or
Gonna
for
have
the
to
Charizard?
Both, I guess. But
Wait,
that
one?
is only a singular fire energy.
Okay.
So there's a lot of its
Whoa.
hand or prizes, or wants to keep some in the deck.
That was a good Iono, supposedly then. Now you do have the option of going for the owls. But no owls, just a Burning Darkness. Huh. Okay.
So I think that the Iliaz is going to be in the better spot of the two.
Yeah.
But there have to be options for José here. You have Super Rod for Frillish, and you can try to put 110 damage on this Charizard over the course of 2 turns, and then Devo it with a Jealous End.
Oh, good Ultra Ball there. You are able to get yourself a nice Carnivore in that regard. I don't really think you need Latias or the Mew, do you?
I'm not sure. Not really, but you can actually bench the Mew if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you do have 1 bench space left, but you can also make it a Monkey Dory. Or a Fez. I think Fez is possibly better.
Well, it's probably better.
But yeah, anyway, this has to be the Gardevoir and then Artisan for a second Frillish.
One
after your
Gardevoir,
Shuffle
the other
back.
one is priced.
You can also bring something up with Counter Catcher, but the 20 damage on the Charizard is relevant.
Yeah. You don't really want to counter catch, I feel.
Oh, he didn't
wait.
shuffle the Frillish back yet. Maybe he doesn't see that play.
Oh, yeah. Or maybe he just realized it. That's why his mouse is like static still.
Or he's just going to get it off of the Iono anyway. You can Screamtail snipe the Pidgey, which is the most powerful thing in the opponent's deck.
If you counter catch a
He's not going to
Pidgey
super
and
off the
item
Frillish
lock.
back. That's... What, sorry?
What if you counter catch a Pidgey? Okay, going to the Charmander. I wanted to say the Pidgey because then they don't play Pidgeot, Pidgeotto either. So you're able to make sure that that Pidgey has to have an energy attached to retreat. We already have 1 energy in the discard pile. We Iono 2 energies to the bottom of the deck, so that Pidgey would more than likely be stuck.
It's true. It's not guaranteed that Iliaz took no energies because all the energies were in his hand. Maybe he just wanted to keep some energies in the deck for precisely this reason as well.
Also fair. But this works as well, because it's the same idea.
Yeah, so not taking a KO on the Charmander yet, instead just setting up for more things later. You can Night Stretcher the Frillish back into play. I do really want to see him do this.
Yeah.
You can't just assume that this Frillish isn't going to get KO'd, and the entire game plan seems to rely on item locking the opponent still.
I do think like putting a damage on the Pidgey could have been useful as well.
Yeah. It's like if he's going for the Devo play over enough turns. Then yeah, but like I feel like José is making the hard read just like you did, that this Charmander is not going to retreat.
Yeah.
And I think he could have played it safer. Just play the Night Stretcher for the second Frillish.
Fizz, Iono, Countercatcher, Bravery, Charm. Not a lot of energies in the discard pile, if I recall. Only the one. The one,
that's true.
and it's attached to Frillish right now, so none. Right now.
Yeah, another reason to get the Frillish out of the discard pile, I guess, because then if you do get 2 energies on there, you can retreat it.
I forgot about Jet Energy. Yeah.
Good point.
Jet Energy, Charizard to the front.
Yeah, I didn't forget about it, but I just didn't think it was worth mentioning.
Okay, flex. Okay, Diancie.
Okay, so this has 290 left. That is in range of Mega Diancie, but then you're breaking the item lock.
Yeah.
It's not bad though. 350 HP is a lot.
You need some way to discard energies though. Oh my.
No, that's... Oh no, he's 10 damage short.
Yeah.
Because you can attach an energy to the active and then retreat it off.
Okay,
there it is.
Okay. There you go. At least you get some energy
you
going.
don't have enough to KO and also take the Pidgey out of play. But yeah, you did Iono your opponent to 3.
Yeah.
Like, if Iliaz's hand is good enough, he can still get stuff.
José,
but it is a 3-card hand with no Terra in play.
Yeah, José doing the math right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's enough with what he has in hand.
Attaching.
Oh, wait. Oh. Well, it doesn't really matter because he has Ultra Ball, but...
Oh, yeah.
That might even have been a misclick. I didn't see him.
Yeah, no, that was real fast. That went by real fast to happen.
Anyway, it doesn't particularly matter.
Oh, now you get to move 30 to the Charizard, at least.
Yeah, he can also just manually attach to the Diancie and get 2 damage on there. It all works. It all works out. No stress. This Charizard is leaving the board.
It should be.
Unless there's PTCG life bugs. I can't say anything for that.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah, front-loading the Diancie is not bad in case your opponent has, like, Gust Gardevoir.
Yeah.
But also, like, it's not the most important thing, I guess.
Big KO time, move more damage with the monkey. Oh, moving everything there.
You have to, right?
Oh yeah, no, you have to. 240, yeah, you had to. I was thinking of TM Devo, but yeah, Bravery, Charm, and everything. My bad.
Oh, yeah, and also there's a Charmeleon beneath this, so it has 110 HP.
No Terra Pokemon. 3 cards in hand.
Yeah. We will see. This is the official statement. Is Iono a lie or not? And
Like-
do Zard players always have it? Yes or no?
Into rare.
Promote Pidgey. Already, I'm like, that's rare candy Pidgeot in the hand.
No.
It would be hilarious though. They always have it like that.
It does feel that way, doesn't it? Oh my days. Yeah, that's a first.
Yeah, but that's not enough yet. That's one card that becomes 3. That's alright. What do they have from here?
Okay, wait, that's not it yet. Unless they have the rare candy in hand. They already used.
If they have rare candy in hand, you can indeed go for rare candy Zard.
They haven't
first
used one.
this time.
Yeah,
Then you have a Terra in play.
they got good odds because 4 of them were
Or...
relatively still in.
Oh,
deck.
this might be the moment for the Dusclops play that you mentioned earlier.
Oh, with the Terrapagos?
Yeah, like the basic is Terrapagos that you grab.
Yeah.
The stage 1 Dusclops or Noctowl if you have either one of them in the hand.
I mean, okay, then you have 4 priced cards taken. If you've taken 4, you do 120 more, so you do 300. The answer takes 30 less? 20 less?
It takes 30 less.
30
So you have to
less.
do 290. That is enough to KO the
That is
Diancie,
enough
actually.
to KO the Diancie to do if
But
you make that play.
if he has one of those in hand, or you can just have that. Yeah.
That's
But he is going Pidgeot first. Oh, he has Dusclops. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, this is looking like
So
a
that is-
blowout play.
If he had 2 energies in deck and an Ultra Ball, that is game.
Ooh, that's also a good point. Having the 2 energies in deck.
Yeah. Otherwise, he needs Super Rod, and so that is one more piece that he needs in his hand. I saw at least 3 energies go to the discard pile. I don't know how many there are in total.
Are they going for that Diancie? Yes, they are. 60 damage. So now the Charizard could pick up a kill. Nice day. Dark Energy for José. Quick search.
Here we go.
This is
And so they did grab. Iliaz did grab Terrapagos off the Dawn, right?
Yeah.
So you could quick search for, like, suppose the 2 energies are in the deck. Then you could quick search for Noctowl. Noctowl for Rare Candy plus Ultra Ball.
Yeah.
I believe there is 1 Ultra Ball in the list. But you need to have it, I guess. Like, it might be in the prizes. We'll see. The tension is mounting.
This is stressful because we don't know the cards that had Noctowl with the Terra.
I am slowly going to move towards the edge of my seat.
I'm there already. I've been waiting. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I need to have a bit of time, right? Like, I know this turn is going to take like a minute.
I wish we could see the other side, seeing like if they got the rare candy, Zard added 2 energy in the discard or maybe they have
Yeah,
Zard
but then
in
we
hand.
wouldn't have this suspense, you know?
Yeah, no, there's clearly something needs to be figured out here. Like they're still thinking about something.
Yeah, like this is
Ultra Ball,
when
Super
you.
Ball. Yeah, so you did
Okay,
have enough
so no rare
energy.
candy.
So Ultra Ball to get the Noctowl, Super Rod to get things back into your deck. So 2 energies and maybe Charizard, depending on what the prizes were.
Yes,
3
but then you
energies.
need a way to find the Charizard, which
Ultra Ball.
does he have that in hand or not? Watch him just have the rare candy anyway, because he already played Dawn for this turn.
Yeah.
Okay, Noctowl. There's only 1 Ultra Ball in this deck, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Night
a single-
Stretcher.
Oh, but there's a Night Stretcher.
Stretcher. He found it. He found the way.
And José giving the salty thumbs up.
Yeah, that's the classic.
That's when you know
rare
it's
candy,
over.
Charizard, now 2 energy, being able to retreat.
And,
wow, what a puzzle.
The Zard doing 300 minus 30 damage is 270. 10 damage overkill on the Diancie.
Yeah, that's too much.
Even the BM triple energy attached because both players know it's over.
It should be
Yeah,
exactly the damage, or it doesn't count, you know. 270, and that does pick up the kill. Wow. Okay. What a turn.
That was a good final turn.
That was a good final turn. That was a good final turn, yeah.
Yeah, GG.
GG.
Zard versus Guardy, indeed not the easiest matchup for Guardy, I would say.
No.
We saw how powerful the item lock was.
Yeah.
But you do still have to be able to combine it with something else.
Yeah.
Like the TM Devo, and that's something we never saw from José.
Yeah. But well played. I genuinely saw the out for José, like starting so terribly, being almost out, but then you saw Charizard finally being able to use those Noctiles, being able to use its Dawn as well, like proving how powerful Dawn is actually to me.
It is. I'm very happy it found a home because the card looked so cool.
Before this game, I did not believe in Dawn. I've had 2 games now where I've been made a believer into Conkeldurr, and now suddenly in Dawn. This top 8 is teaching me things.
Yeah, it's a good lesson for like sometimes cards are really bad in most decks, but they can have a home somewhere, and this deck feels like the perfect place for Dawn. There's going to be other decks that might be able to use it in the future. A lot of decks, like, it's not going to be super good, but this deck, it's almost perfect, essentially. The only way it could be better is if it searched for 2 basics, 2 stage 1s and 2 stage 2s.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. So, well played there, both of these players. And that means that we have concluded this game, and we will be coming back to you shortly with another game for our top 8. So stick around. Continue watching the video, enjoy it, you know, have some fun.
Yeah, actually, before you go watch the next game, make yourself a hot beverage, like some tea, some coffee, some popcorn, maybe get a snack or something. Just like take the blanket and make yourself comfortable for the next game. Oh, because you've deserved it.
Okay, because you deserve. I thought because you knew it was gonna be TCGShop and the games are super long, but I thought you were gonna say something like that.
I will not confirm or deny that.
Oh no. But yeah, we'll be back shortly. See you in a bit. Thank you very much, Matthew, for joining me for this cast as well.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at the following match. We are now going to witness TCGShop versus Bazard Yiruld, Gilles Heyndrickx versus Stevie Rose gonna be playing. My name is Simon van der Borgt, and I am joined here with Vinny as well. Vinny, how are you doing?
I'm good, Simon. I'm good. It's been a while since I've spoken to you, since I've been following the tournament as well. But yeah, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Happy to have you as well. So let's take a look at the decks here. We have on our first side, we have Stevie's side, who we will be watching it from the side as well, who's playing Monkey Dory Frostlass. We've seen a variation of this deck, but it has forgone as far as I could tell. I haven't seen it being used that actively anymore, but now seemingly back at it again.
Yeah, it's never really been gone, but it's never really been part of the meta either. I feel like it's had its standout performances by some true believers over the past few months. I think there was a top 32 or top 64 result, and was it Lille or Dortmund? Or was it Frankfurt? Sorry, one of the European regionals.
Okay, didn't even know.
A French player, I think, as well. Maybe Stevie's been following this player, and well, clearly he's championing the archetype as well.
Yeah. So yeah, you do have a lot of tricks up your sleeve. You have Badu, of course, for making sure that your opponent can't use items. You have your Yveltal to lock up some Pokemon in the active as well. You have then the counter catches for it as well. No boss's order in that regard, so counter catch is the only way to trap your opponent. Unfair stamp to keep your opponent at a low card hand as well, together with Iono, so that you're able to keep dealing damage with the Monkey Dories and such. I remember, oh wait, I suddenly remember when the first time was when I saw this deck, but that was still when Irida was still a card, because then you could get your Frost quite easy, and now you're relying on, I suppose, Ultra Ball and just drawing into it.
Yep, exactly. We don't even see any Team Evo shenanigans going on. We're probably looking for a turn 1 or turn 2 Pudgy every time. But for that exact reason, I think we're playing the 3-4 Frostlass split, because we have easier ways of finding the Snorunt with our Buddy Pawntheon, our Nest Balls, and our Artisan. But we want to increase the number of Frostlass we have in our deck so we can draw into it naturally, like you mentioned.
Yeah, okay, so we do have that. So let's take a look what we have on the other side, because Gilles will be playing Golden Rose with Lunatone, Sorok, but then as another tech implemented as well, Megalopunny and the Cramorant. I feel like Gologo just keeps taking and taking. What a greedy Pokemon, getting all the techs, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. I think there's a lot of different techs going on, and you start off with a well-rounded 4-4 Dengo, 2-2 Rocks, and probably like maxing out on the vessels and the gongs and everything, but then people try and squeeze in as many techs as you can. You've got the Cramorant going on here, which is mostly the mirror tech, but then you also have the Baneri Lopunny, which helps you get around the cornerstones in the meta, or well, the cornerstones that used to be in the meta. And what makes this list stand out to me is the Team Evo as well, and I'm pretty sure this is a 1-to-1 copy of Owen Kammerman's list from Stuttgart. He did get top 16, I believe, so and is a well-known player in, well, both our area in Belgium and Europe and the world, so it's not that surprising for Gilles to pick up a list from a player like him.
Yeah, I'm looking at the options what this deck have. You have a lot of items, of course, mainly because you love using them. You have a lot of draw power, but what I especially see is like the amount of retreat options that you have still. Even if Yveltal locks a Pokemon up in the active, something like the Professor Turo or even the Prime Catcher. And then you even have the Picnic Basket to make sure that you heal and your opponents heal, so that they are able to put down less damage counters on you as well.
Yeah, the switch outs that you've mentioned and the Turos, which act as a pseudo switch out, obviously are required if you want to use the Lopunny in various matchups. If you feel like you are lacking the pieces to piece together a big knockout with Golden Go, Lopunny is always on the bench for you to attack for just 1 energy, on the condition, of course, that it comes off the bench that turn. So the air balloons are supported by the Prime Catcher, as you pointed out, and the Professor Turo scenario.
Yeah, exactly. So without further ado, our players are ready. Let's take a look at what we'll get out of this match. We are watching again from Stevie's side, which is the Monkey Dory side, as opposed is on Gilles' side. Oh, checking Discord real quick. But we are gonna see everything in French as well, so instead of only revealing everything in English this time, we'll have to make sure that we know our cards. And immediately starting off with a nice Badoo, which is honestly the card you want to start most with, I feel. It's not really else you want to start off with, as Gilles is taking his first mulligan. I'm not seeing a lot of action coming out of the rest of Stevie's hand though, but yeah, trying to see what the options here are, because you would love a buddy into anything right now.
Yeah, I think you're right, Shmon. I think this mulligan coming in is going to have to be... Oh, there you go.
there. Sometimes it pays off. Sometimes it just
Exactly, yeah. We've all been there, right? Sitting there, seeing your opponent take a mulligan, and you're like, oh, I hope this one card is going to help me out. But it does bring you deeper into your deck regardless. I presume Stevie also won the coin flip, but I missed that part. Because otherwise, Gilles and any Golden Goal player would want to go second, especially when you're facing off a matchup with a lot of Bidus.
Yeah. But just getting the Artisan, making sure that you have your Soul Rock so that you're able to get some more cards as well. And hopefully being able to play your items that you want right now, as many as you have, because Nest Ball for that one Gimme Ghoul at the very least, another Gong to Combat, Fighting Gong to get a fighting energy, so you have more draw with the potential Lunatone, or even attach so you can retreat and attach another energy the following turn. Unearthed Vessel. Okay, we can keep going. These are goal to go turns, right?
Definitely. As a Golden Goal player, you want to start getting as many energy in your discard pile, because the discard pile is always to your disposal, and you have those 4 super energy retrievals that you can draw in with the draw power you will have on board later down the road. But I think we have to be a bit more conservative with our energy in this case, because it's not unlikely that you're going to have to be attacking with a Lunatone at this point if an Yveltal comes in and tries to squeeze you or squeeze some turns out of you. Especially after that Prime Catcher discard from Gilles.
Yeah, Prime Catcher discard quite early on, so that Yveltal is looking better by the second in that regard. You still have two rows to worry about, but it is already nice to be rid of one of the options. Gilles, seeing that he probably won't be able to use it for the foreseeable future right now, rather attach one and make sure that he can retreat the following turn to his Soul Rock to be able to attack with that potentially, or with a Golden Goal. But thanks to that top deck of the Arven, you are able to get a little bit more certainty with the Buddy Puffin and another Bravery Charm, trying to make sure that you're able to thin out your deck just a little bit as well. Buddy Puffin gets you, for example, another Badoo and a Snorunt, or maybe potentially even 2 Snoruns if you are afraid, because there's a lot of boss being played as well in this deck, which you need to be careful of as well, because if you are losing your Frostlass, you are losing a lot of potential damage that you could put out as well with your Monkey Dories, because the main factor of that Frostlass is being able to put damage counters on every Pokemon with abilities. That includes yours, so that your Monkey Dories are able to move those pesky damage counters just as well.
Yes, very much so. I wanted to comment on your Buddy Puffin choices, and I do agree. I would have been inclined to grab 2 Snorunts just because you want to find them early on, and in an ideal scenario, this Budgie is going to live a turn anyway. I think Gilles would have looked for a Soul Rock attack, but Soul Rock crucially only doing 70 HP, and this Bravery Charm is going to help out a lot.
Bravery Charm giving 50 more HP, 80 HP. Soul Rock always locked onto 70 damage, but we've seen like Soul Rock players, well, just in general, Golden players sometimes play Vitality Band to do 10 more damage, so you get to that number of 80, but now not even able to get to it. But Golo now in front, going for yet another Artisan, making sure that the deck can be filled with helpful support options, which is going to be that Baneri actually.
I wonder what he's trying to prepare for. Could just be that efficient 1 energy attack, which as a base does 60, I believe, which is going to do plenty of damage on a lot of these Pokemon. We're not in that much of a rush, but we're happy to take this one prize and get the prize going.
Yeah, just get the so yeah. Stevie is gonna play a way slower game than Gilles, while Gilles is trying to make sure that he's able to kill everything that's in front of him, take those prizes as fast as possible. Stevie will have to play somewhat slower game, counter catching something, trying to lock it up, making sure that it's stuck, for example, because right now, for putting the Lunatone in front, make sure that your opponent needs to attach an energy, because, well, you could still air balloon, to be fair, but you're making sure that your opponent is still locked up in some regard as having to waste a precious resource in that regard.
Yeah, waste an energy ideally for Stevie is the outcome we'll see, is wasting that energy, because we're also making Gilles pay 2 energy every turn now with the Bravery Charm and the Budew, which is not that fun. And at some point, the 11 energy in total are going to run out, and then these Budews are gonna become harder and harder to kill.
Yep. 4 energy is gone already. 4 fighting energy, so like things like energy retrieval not able to be used as long as his Budew keeps on piling on, and 2 more gimme goes being put on the field, trying to make sure that you have enough draw in the following turns as well if you're able to get your golden goes. And as we see, the Frostlass in action, putting down damage counters on your own Monkey Dories, so now you suddenly have 40 damage that you're able to move as well. You could very well KO, for example, the Lunatone, but I'm very sure that is something Stevie is willing to avoid for now, trying to put some more damage counters on other Pokemon and spread out, because that's the danger of course as well. If you put too much, for example, onto that one Golago there, the issue might be what happens then is this Golago gets Turoed, and then all that damage, all those turns that you spent on trying to kill that Golago might be wasted. So very careful game that you have to play of spreading around some damage counters left and right, trying to see where to go. So 40 onto the Binary right now, and another Budew being able to attack.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Shmon. I saw a decision that took a bit longer between getting the second Snorunt and the Monkey Dory. It looks like Stevie went for the Monkey Dory, which I feel is a bit of a greedier line. We are so reliant on this one Frostlass now, and as you mentioned earlier, the high boss count from Gilles' side could very well and very easily punish this decision. If we had the Snorunt that we could just that we had on the bench, and our Night Searcher could have really easily recovered that Frostlass if in case he got knocked out.
Yeah.
Then I think next turn, well, setting up for the worst case in from next turn in that way could end up being
More
a big miss.
Yeah.
A big miss from Stevie. But we'll see. 10 cards in Gilles' hand. We would need 1 energy because the Frostlass is Metal Weak.
It's just
Along
going to be the Turo, so 1 Turo use as well. But that means no boss can be played, but putting down another gimme goal in front right now. It is the energy search gimme goal. It could very well be the I forgot the name of the attack, but the flipping coin one, where for every head
the continuous coin toss.
The continuous coin
but
toss.
I believe this one is the minor errant running. But we're going to be evolving up to a Golden Go EX anyway, which is interesting. I imagine Gilles has the air balloon in hand, because we don't really want to be committing too much energy on our Pokemon.
No.
Ideally, we're attacking with the one that is damaged already,
And
or we're not attacking at all.
no, and the Genesect, putting the Genesect down as well. You can right now because there's no threat of an Yveltal, but for the later game that could prove to be quite dangerous. So looking at the options right now, Gilles with an 11 card hand, seemingly struggling right now still, or like maybe abiding his time, waiting for the right moment to strike. But I'm trying to think when could be a better time to strike than early in the game, because every time you keep discarding your energy, you keep, of course, making sure that this Budew, its powerful itchy pollen, despite not doing any damage, is making sure that no energy retrieval can be played, apparently. So yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I believe Gilles is building up to that Frostlass KO, and then putting Stevie in a board position where he's essentially not doing anything. These 2 Budews are just flooding your board. You're not doing any damage with them either, unless you're targeting the non-metal Pokemon.
Yeah.
And then the Monkey Dory with the energy eventually become useless. We're in no rush because Stevie left such an opening for him to win back a turn anyway afterwards.
You're right. You're just able to take your time, make sure, that you're fully set up in whatever you want. Get an air balloon, Go is able to retreat, and then afterwards you can put back down a Frostlass. Because that's the thing as well. The Frostlasses, you need them. The Monkey Doors are also very valuable, but a Frostlass is what you need no matter what, because even if you put, like, for example, an Yveltal down to try and lock something up, you're only doing 20 at a time, and there's still a 2-row, and the game might be taking too long in that regard. But we have used 1 2-row, I believe, and 1 time catchers.
Yeah, which has left a little bit of an opening for Stevie if he eventually does have a bench space for the Yveltal, because with pre-Monkey Dory developed, if you lock either the Genesect or the Soul Rock, of which only one can be picked up, you could essentially become put up a situation where Gilles can't do anything anymore.
Okay, we have
still need to win from that point. But
yeah. We have the Iono making sure that Gilles' hands gets a little bit smaller as well. You're able to trap something else to the front with your counter catcher. I can also see like a board state. Yeah, this is the Genesect being trapped right now. Board state where, for example, you're able to just make sure that because we play one Devo. We play one Devo, right? On this side. So getting rid of like multiple KOs is always a good thing to have as well. And you're just making sure you're just preparing yourself for that. Your opponent is taking the damage for it. So if you're able to KO the Genesect, then the 2 Goldogos with like a Devolve and the game like becoming 3 Gimmighosts. You're taking 5 prize cards, and if the Lopunny as well gets added, you've got another one. So, you know, that's 6 prizes total. That is very feasible and possible, depending, of course, on what Gilles is able to draw.
Very, very true. It looks like we're setting up for at least 4 prizes with a potential Devo right now. And it would also be quite disastrous for Gilles on that side. But no way of finding that TM Devo in Stevie's hand just yet. We're back to Gilles' side in the meantime, who's found the last air balloon. I believe there was only 2 in the list.
There's only 2.
She's now committed to the Genesect, which makes it slightly less of a liability.
Yeah, and there we have the boss's order making sure that this Frostlass is no longer able to keep getting damage on all these Pokemon with an ability right now. So we suddenly lost that. We do have like a few options to fight the Snorunt, but then again, what we said earlier, finding your Frostlass is your main key, of course.
Yeah, ooh. That is a big top deck though.
Yeah, because you can get Devo. Whoa, yeah, you can kill 4 Pokemon. Yeah, you can kill 4 of them right now and just keep the Genesect and the Soul Rock.
Yeah, we also already have the Nest Ball in hand to find our Ursaluna. Our opponent is not going to be able to take. Well, they are eventually able to pick up the Genesect, which might be.
Wait, does the Lopunny only have 60 HP?
No, it has 70.
Okay, so Stevie taking a little bit longer with this play then. Trying to make sure that whatever happens is going to be detrimental. Like trying to make sure that there's no way of Gilles coming back. So another Itchy Pollen. Another time, another day, another 10 damage onto the Lopunny, making sure that that gets chipped down again. So Lopunny is at 70.
Yeah,
have the
no picnic basket.
Oh yeah, ooh. Right, you can't play
picnic basket is impossible. Yeah. So we're still set up for the KO for 4 prizes next one. No, only 3 with the way Stevie played this, because there's no possibility for us to do 10 damage to the Gimmighoul.
Yeah. The only way to do it is counter catcher, the Gimmighoul. No, not even. Yeah, no. This is a bit awkward then. It's like putting the 20 on the Soul Rock was okay, but like it wasn't the end all be all turn. So now Stevie has to consider, because there's no more Snorunts in the deck as well. So you need a Night Stretcher. You can check with the Artisan, but from the earlier stage, I remember there only being two Snorunts in the deck. So one of them is prized. So Stevie considering attaching an energy to the Monkey Dory and trying to make sure that that is able to do any sort of damage. Artisan. And there we go. Trying to showcase we don't have no Snorrans anymore.
The dinosaur can come down safely because we do have less knowledge of Gilles' deck, I believe, right?
Yeah.
So we know that our balloons are already committed, and we're looking to Devo.
Yeah, we still have the Devo free in our options here. We just want to make sure that Gilles has a small hand, no options to move anything. Night Stretcher, very good for that Snoran again. Putting it down, getting the Devo right now, I believe. And this play is really good. You're able to get rid of 3 Pokemon already. The unfortunate part is there's still a Genesect being able to get that third Gimme Go, give it another chance.
Yeah, exactly. Last turn we could have done exactly this and left Gilles with no reasonable attackers apart from the Soul Rock, and we would have had the 4 and 2 price map of the Devo and then the Genesect. But now it becomes awkward because we're only taking 3.
Yeah, and Stevie is considering to retreat as well to one of the Monkey Doors because those are the only ones being able to attack, of course, with Devolution. You still need an energy attachment, and that's what we get. We get the Devolve onto the Gimme Goals and onto the Lopunny, and that is going to be a triple KO on all 3, making sure that you're taking 3 prize cards, which is very nice. On the other end, Gilles still has options.
Very much so. Like you already mentioned, the Genesect is just going to find us our Dingo. We already have 2 Dingo in hand actually from the Devo, and it allows us to promote it so we can draw an immediate 2 cards, and we're not item locked for the first time this game.
Oh yeah, true. So being able to use items, being able to turn out your deck, very nice. Goal to go onto the field on Gilles' side, putting down the Artisan again.
Presumably this is going to find us our Lunatone so we can start drawing again. There's not a lot of options in the deck anymore, I think, that are switchable from Artisan. Maybe a 4th goal.
No Lunatones. Might be that one is still priced or having different options to get it, as it's just going to be coin bonus, so it could very well, but the second Lunatone is priced. Nesball.
Yeah, we could have been playing around the Veltal.
Oh, that's also true, yeah.
Depends what we're pulling out now. If we're pulling out Lunatone or Fizz, then we are basically saying we don't care about Veltal. We still have that one Turo, and we should be able to squeeze out this game before that.
Bazard being able to draw 3 more cards as well, and there's the Arven as well. So because Genesect wasn't used, it does make me believe that Gilles just had all his Golagos in his hand, or was able to discard some of them earlier. As we can see it right now, if he's discarding 2 Golagos. I mean,
well, he had 3 in hand from the Devo, so and then the Lopunny. 1 came down, so 2 of the cards in his hand should still be Dingos. This refresh of the hand with energy is great as well. We're going to be able to draw a little bit more, maybe find another super retrieval to put even more energy in our hand.
Oh yeah, the game crashed. I forgot they asked me afterwards. The first game crashed and they had to redo, so this is the
Right. Okay, so yeah.
All the energies are back into the hand right now.
Which is exactly what Stevie does not want to see.
Because now your Badoo is way less powerful because you know to item locks successfully, because with the energy still in hand, they're more than capable to KOing a Badoo or like even these low basic HP Pokemon. There's 3 prize cards to be taken here.
I think it has to be the Yveltal here now, but doesn't look like Stevie agrees with that. With a Brian catching the Turo down, an Iona plus an Yveltal, finding this second Frostlass could have given us quite a few turns while we are looking at Lunatone. But
So maybe seeing it differently, of course. I'm not very key with this deck. I'll be very real. This is not. I'm a button clicker. I'm a VGC player at heart, but
Well, I'm by any means by no means an expert either on the deck, but looking at the price mapping, I don't think Budju is gonna cut it. We're gonna have to make sure our opponent doesn't take any prizes for at least 1 or 2 turns in order to win this game, because there's not enough damage on the board. We still need to take 3 prizes, which is not a thing this deck does easily.
yeah, it's you're nice. You're able to get the Frost Glass, but there's still a lot of draw going to be able to happen. So what we need for the following turn is. I'm trying to think actually. How do we get there? There's no other Devo player you can make as far as I can tell.
Not an obvious one yet, no. We're never gonna take 3 prizes with 1 Devo from this board. Unless we get enough Monkey Dory and Frostlash chip damage on the Lunatone as well.
So yeah, we get 60 damage with the Monkey Dories. Oh no, wait, with the Golago chip as well, that is 70 then. If the Monkey Dories are able to stay alive, you are able to move all the damage to Golago, but you just Ionoed your own TM Devo bottom of your deck. So we do have that Lily to try and get it out of that, but we're drawing 6 in that regard. But it's just going to be a pass actually. Nope. No energy drawn. 4 energies in discard pile. Okay.
I guess Gilles had no ways of shuffling his deck, and a lot of energy was at the bottom of it before by the Iono. So big win for Stevie on this with this whiff on Gilles' side.
Yeah, being able to put the 6 damage counters on from his Monkey Dories onto the benched Golago, making sure that you're able to take 2 more KOs thanks to that Devo as well. And even if Gilles is able to kill one thing right now, Gilles does not play any hand control, meaning that a bear is imminent. As it could very well be imminent as well, being able to for the late game, you're able to just kill one of the Pokemon on the bench that are here right now. Monkey Dory Evolution again. The Golago is going back in the hand of Gilles and getting 2 KOs once more.
Yeah, so Budju in the end was enough to prevent Gilles from finding the energy.
Oh, the bear was prized? I didn't even know.
Neither did I, so this is really big. We needed to take these prizes very badly.
Yeah, Gilles is in a struggle despite seemingly what I thought was gonna be having the upper hand in this sort of in this game, but you know, that's the nice thing about TCG from time to time. Sometimes your opponent can't always draw the right cards, and sometimes they are stuck. Then some decks can really mix you up as well, like trying to see like how to approach this matchup. And I think Gilles is a very capable player. I'm quite sure he knows how to play around this, but might not have been given all the necessary tools to really deal with things here.
No, indeed. Yeah, I think I was thinking maybe you don't take a prize this turn, but it's probably the best to do it anyway and just make your opponent have the out to the Ursaluna to win the game, which we know Stevie does off of the back of his turn.
Oh yeah, and now you're able to even attack with your own Monkey Dory, move the damage counters, and the Sorok will go down as well.
Oh, that's also a good point, yeah.
Completely forgot about that as well. I just saw that. Oh, wait.
Yeah, maybe the best thing was to not attack then, but if clearly we didn't have any outs to find more gimme goals, so no real good answers there.
Yeah, so that is a knockout, and that means that we're going into game 2.
Yeah, big turnaround from Stevie in this game. Very crucial turns where Gilles whiffed their attacks, and just having that a few turns too little to close it out.
Yeah. Stevie trying to decide who to put in front, because if you're putting Shaman in front and it doesn't get killed, it's gonna be in front for a while. But if you put down the Snorunt and you don't have a lot of them, then it's gonna be awkward as well. So I have to consider a few things there. But Stevie going first again. No, this time Stevie is going first, meaning he has to decide what to do. Going maybe for that. I forgot town store. That's what it's called. You could.
Yeah.
But the artisan is, of course, it's good for Stevie, but it's also good for Gilles because you're able to get the Pokemon that you want as well.
It is true. Yeah, you're able to set up a Monkey Dory already. I imagine that's what Stevie's aiming to do. Get the energy attachment down, which is crucial. You don't need it for much of your attackers. But you do need to find the Dark on the Monkey Dory for the Adrenal Brain. But that does leave this Snorunt in the active to be killed by that Solrock that's already ready to go. Apart from, well, missing an energy in his body Lunaton, of course. With the Town Store, we could have found that air balloon to get into a Monkey Dory or a Budgie instead.
Okay, Arvin. Being able to use items right now, kind of nice.
Very much so, yeah. Jill clearly choosing second in this game too, to get that turn where you can play a supporter and items at the same time, which sounds crazy to me.
And you're able to immediately attack with your Solrock as well, trying to clear the board as well immediately. If you don't have a boss, but like getting rid of already one Snorunt, that could prove to be very useful in the later ends of the game.
Very true. Cycling some energy as well. We've got all of our attackers on the bench. Interesting to see if Gilles is maybe going to choose not to evolve to too many Dengo immediately, to not allow these Frostlass to build up too much damage. But then there's also the drawback, of course, that you do need to draw cards, which is the name of the game for these Dengo decks.
Yeah, Monkey Dory being drawn right now. You don't. Again, we have that whole issue of not being able to get a Frostlass reliably. So right now, Stevie needs to play without, and playing without is rough to say the least, because you don't neither even having any supporters. You're able to go for those Badoos, but as long as that Solrock is on the field, it only needs one singular energy attachment, and it can't just keep swinging every time. You don't have any Bravery Charms either. So Stevie quickly looking through his deck, like, what are options that could have been drawn maybe. But for now, it more than likely will just be and at least get a tool. That's actually a good point. Getting the Bravery Charms so you're able to survive for at least an extra turn.
Yeah, making Gilles have the boss if he wants to take any prize cards. I was wondering if we were gonna recover the second Snorunt already, and I think it's pretty smart on Stevie's end to do so. We do still have the 3 boss on the other side of the board that are threatening to take out our little chill guy on the bench over there.
Yeah, being able to get another tool. Sorry.
Yeah, no cards in hand really for Stevie, which is probably something Gilles is not mad about seeing that. We're evolving one Dengo for now. We've drawn 1 card off of it as well, and okay. Identifying we can't take in knockout this turn, we're just going to say, okay, cool. I'm sure that 1 card in your hand is pretty good. I'm just gonna go ahead and get some more Dengo for next turn so I can draw more cards.
Okay. Evolution in hand, but with Town Store in play, that is one of the cards that you did not want to see right now. As you already have plenty of access to tools, it's the supporters that you really want.
Yeah.
Just, same old, itchy pollen.
Yeah.
It is riveting gameplay in this, we know.
I mean, Stevie doesn't have many decisions to make, so we can't fault him for that. It's hard to judge what decisions Gilles is making from this side of the board, but we do have the Lopunny set up to attack now, just in case. It looks like that might be coming out. Easily also able to attack for 160 next turn, so we don't have to rely on the whatever the attack is called. Gale Thrust, I suppose.
Gale Thrust,
is it
yeah.
the
I
same
do
as,
believe it's Gale
Urshifu?
Thrust. No, Gale Thrust is the Lopunny as well, right? Gale Thrust.
Yeah, I just assume it's the same as Rapid Strike Urshifu.
I sometimes they do tend to copy the names as well from what I... Ooh, they're debating to put down the Shaman down. Not really a lot of bench attack options going on there, but you might need another free retreater, I suppose, as you do have that air balloon for the following turn. Giving the Bravery Charm again, making itself a little bit more buff, and item locking again. The Lopunny just needs another energy attachment, and it can just keep swinging for 160 as well. Honestly, that might be the best board save for Gilles. Just have a Lopunny, have to, like Bonary to Lopunny, have 2 energies attached, and then you keep swinging.
Yeah, counter catchers are not very effective if you're able to promote one of the Dingos, draw 4 to 7 cards each turn, and then just look to find those to roll, with only 4 prizes remaining to be taken, and one of them already pretty much taken virtually with his Lopunny. That's not a bad game plan for him. I believe the Frostlass came down a little bit too late in the second game of this set.
Yeah, being able to get killed immediately as well.
Yeah, no hand disruption from Stevie, no real annoyance with the counter catchers either, so yeah, we're just not playing the game, which is also what putting down that Shaman really told Gilles, I'm sure as well.
Yeah. Getting another Frostlass, but the option's still really not helpful. It's actually amazing how, despite thinning your deck this much, still not getting any real helpful options. I'm just quickly taking a look at like the options of supporters that Stevie has, because I remember having still quite a bit. Didn't play any supporters till now, so has 7, 11, 12, 13 supporters that could have been drawn, but none of them have appeared as of yet.
Yeah, maybe it's a moment to highlight the Larry skill in Stevie's deck. Supporter that reads, discard your hand and then look for a Pokemon, an energy card, and a supporter, which is something you could maybe call Secret Box from the Naldi.
I love that.
Yeah.
It is.
Without a Bibarel, that card is never really going to see much play outside of this deck, I imagine. Another way of finding Frostlass, the Prism Energy as well, and then setting yourself up for next turn.
Yeah.
This deck doesn't really need much, but yeah, clearly we prefer Unfair Sample over a Secret Box, and then we have to get creative.
Okay, there we go. Oh wait, maybe putting down the Shaman to get more damage counters up so that you're able to do more, at least with the monkeys that you've been given. Now the monkey really comes out of the sleeve, eh? Oh, Pokegear!
Yeah.
Maybe!
Oh.
Yeah, tinning is winning. Make sure that you get your last tool. And if you still with a 13 supporter... yeah, there they are.
Alright.
4 of them.
And the Larry skill as well. Yeah, we love seeing good sequencing being punished as well, right?
Yeah.
That Pokegear whiffing would have been crazy, but no, impossible.
Odds are a funny thing, to say the least. So you get... Okay, how do you win? With a Devo, right? You can still... If you're able to just absolutely erase everything that Gilles has, maybe.
Yeah. I think the line now is Iono set up... find the Budgie, because we are going to need to item lock, because Picnic Basket is just going to destroy the game for us.
Yeah.
And at the same time, next turn we want to Devo with Ursaluna, so that the Soul Rock can't finish the game for Gilles. And,
Yeah.
How we win afterwards is probably not clear yet either, but let's see if we can find the pieces first.
It's gonna be with a lot of commitment, let's say that, as the Iono is coming out. So 6 new cards for Stevie. Hey, look at all those supporters, I must say. That's nice.
Yeah, they were hiding somewhere, right?
Yeah. You're able to get your Monkey Dory, discard the Frost. Well, yeah, getting rid of the Arven so you can get more energy. Able to attach the energy, you're able to move 20 more, you're able to KO the Soul Rock if you want to, or you're able to just swing with the Monkey Dory, which is also an option. Stevie is considering what the best course of action here is.
Well, I think he's considering the Adrenaline because we, at the moment, obviously can't attack with anything else. That makes a lot of sense, but the confusion is annoying. It's not item lock at all, but it will force this Lopunny to be retreated, and Gilles will have to find energy as well to do anything meaningful. Yeah. One of his only 3 metal energy in that case.
That or Turo to get an energy onto your Soul Rock. Yeah, Gilles seemingly only going for 2 coin bonuses on the bench, still leaving 1 to be potentially activated in the following turn. As with Arven, you're able to get Air Balloon, you're able to get Prime Catcher as well. Really forgot about that. No Prime Catcher, Air Balloon, and Picnic Basket, and Picnic Basket is going to be devastating.
Very much so, yeah. If we have a way of finding an energy from the discard, all we need is 2 energy, well 3 energy, sorry. But 1 super retrieval might be in hand already, and then this Picnic Basket is just gonna lock up the game for him.
Okay, there's 2 energies being able to be found. Okay, an Iono doesn't feel real versus Goldago, I must say, but your bench was well established. You're able to get 3 draw with the Luna's tone, getting 4 more thanks to the Goldagos as well, so it is one of those things that you're just able to keep drawing.
Well, at least it's what the deck is built to do, right?
Yeah.
Iono right now doesn't often feel very strong, but Dingo, well, you have to do a lot more than just disrupt your hand if you want it to do anything meaningful.
Yeah.
We also saw good sequencing from Gilles' side, and this is also interesting, leaving the Frostlass to take the KO for him, which is going to happen anyway. But as you mentioned, using 2 coin bonuses before committing to anything really, and leaving the 1 open for the added 1 card from the coin bonus in the active position. Well, we have options.
Okay, get the reset stamp. Tampon injuste. Okay. I didn't know it was called that. That's I might give myself a French one. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, one of our players right now is a big enjoyer of different languages. He speaks in different languages, right? With was it Asklasse?
Asklasse, yeah, Asklasse. For the Ace trainer. So yeah. What do you do?
Oh, well, the Unfair Stamp is not.
It doesn't work.
Even playable because
the Frost has killed it. Oh,
indeed.
no.
doesn't just play around serendipity, people. It also plays around unfair stamp.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And that is game 2, meaning we will be going to game 3 immediately. Oof. That was rough, to say the least, for Stevie. Not really able to do anything. The supporters weren't coming early, and then having a handful of supporters in a late game, and then just not really carrying all the options. Gilles was just able to keep swinging with the Lopunny, and that is something that you love to see. If you're Gilles, of course, making sure that you might be playing a longer game, but you're able to just not think that much and just keep drawing and swinging. That's sometimes nice to just be able to do. Good.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we could write off game 2 to variants, right? Not drawing anything in the early turns, which are so crucial to this Frost Monkey Dory deck. Doesn't look like the best hand again from Stevie, but we'll just have to wait and see what the top deck is.
You have your Pokemon at the very least, but it's going like the supporters really are not really coming out right now. So Gilles is able to play his items at the very least. Starting with the Badoo is already a step up from the later game as well, being able to make sure that new items can be used in the following few turns. The issue is, of course, you need to keep being able to item lock, and if there's a goal to go and he only needs 1 energy to KO you, it seems kind of rough in that scenario. So, Gilles being able to just draw as many cards as he wants, use as many items as he wants, because right now, all is good in the land of Golden Go. The rich gets richer as the Bonary gets put down.
Yep. Indeed. Look, set up pretty well so far. I imagine that if...
What?
Oh, wow.
That's a fast use of superior energy retrieval for 1 energy to be able to attach it?
Alright, yeah. To attach for...
Or maybe
well,
keep
just
it
no,
for...
it's to cycle draw again, right? To have your lunar cycle next turn, which is not that bad of an idea, honestly. We hate to see the picnic basket go, but I imagine that means Gilles has a few better cards in his hands for next turn.
That's ball, you're able to get a second Badoo, and that is exactly what Gilles wants to do. Just make sure that the Badoos at least can keep attacking. Hey, it's not great.
No, it's definitely not great. Yeah. Gilles doesn't need much to get his first prize cards here, and not playing any supporters as Stevie is not something. Well, generally, whenever you don't play a supporter, it doesn't feel great because you're basically telling your opponent, "Well, I'm stuck here."
It's like missing out on a friend.
Yeah.
It's like you're inviting a friend to meet up and they're not showing for some reason. Come on, where are you? Please, Arvin, I thought you were my friend. Come here. As boss immediately, no, the Snoring immediately gone as well. As the Mega Rain will be able to just KO it. Just 1 energy is all you need because you're hitting it for super effective damage. Eesh. So this seems worse suddenly for Stevie.
Well, you can definitely say that.
No! No.
We're slamming down the counter catcher and going back for another Budju. It was interesting. I was considering maybe going for the Monkey Dory, what is it? The attack? I don't know.
Mind
60
Bend.
plus confusion.
Mind
the
Bend,
Mind
yeah.
Bend. Forcing Gilles to at least have the air balloon to do anything meaningful. Air balloon plus attachment, and actually plus Lopunny as well to be taking any prizes. But instead, we've decided to just go for the attack anyway.
Oh. Alright, we're gonna quickly. I'm gonna edit this out.
Yeah.
Can't forget that. Reminder for myself.
Gilles taking his time, drawing 1 card of the coin bonus, and there we see
The
one of
Turo.
the Turos being found. And does he have that 1 energy? Well, we'll just see right now.
Stevie needs something, a supporter, a crump. Like, you know what would be great? The A spec right now would be absolutely amazing right now. Like anything that Stevie can use is Night Stretcher, which is at least something. You can get the Snorunt, I suppose, but Joe just wants to boss that again.
Yeah.
Debating it, but going for the Badoo actually. Counter catcher onto the soul. Not thinking about it. Yeah, even when the Lopunny evolves, it's still gonna be a solid 60 damage for 1 energy.
More than enough to take out this Badoo. Yeah. It's sad to see this set potentially being closed as it looks like it will be. With Stevie just not finding anything. There's a reasonable amount of supporters in his deck, at least 10 draw supporters, no 11 actually, which is, yeah, just unlucky I suppose, with the 1 added Pokegear, but no supporting draw other than that. So is it a testament of a deck that doesn't, well, only functions sometimes, or is it just bad luck?
Yeah, that's hard to say in that regard. The Baneri is now able to retreat, or it can just use its attack, which makes it just switch out and then keep the energy. Oh my! Oh, this is just heartbreaking to watch it from this side. To be honest, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, very well identified from Gilles though to use the switch out attack instead. Stevie's not been doing anything this game, so no real need to overextend and discard energy that we want on the board.
Yeah. There's another goal to go. Alright. Realistically, we're talking about odds, and I feel like there's some decks where you have like a return option after a certain percentage, like how many prize cards has been taken by the opponent. And I do feel like after 3 prize cards taken, and if your bench is looking like this is one of those games where you just have to admit to yourself, this is not working right now.
Yeah, I think you're right, Shmon. We have another Badoo to attack with next turn, but is that really going to do anything? Are we, with no Snorunt even down yet, no Frostlass coming down next turn, how are we reasonably going to build up enough damage to take 6 prizes before Gilles takes another 3? Well, we've seen... yeah.
Just unfortunate. That's all really we can say, because it feels like, of course, there's just no options that Stevie has been given, except for Itchy Pollen. Like, even if Stevie went for the Snorunt earlier, we saw that Gilles almost immediately had that boss as well, so that Frostlass would not have been that useful either.
No, indeed. Well, hindsight is 2020, but like I don't think a lot of decisions that Stevie has made in this game will have mattered or would have mattered in the long run. I think the luck was just not on his side, and a well-rounded, efficient, and consistent-ish deck like Golden Go can really easily punish slower starts like that.
Yeah. 2 more prize cards for Gilles. Let's see if this top deck is anything. Oh my days, what is happening? This is absurd at this point. How you are just unable to get anything right now. At least the confusion, you get something, but there's an air balloon attached as well, so it's at insult to injury.
Yeah.
I didn't expect this deck to struggle this much in these last 2 games, because like the supporter count is kind of high. You play 1 Pokegear, but like there's a lot of cards in this deck that are meant to help you throughout the game, like, and a lot of things that help you through the end game as well, the items and stuff. But if you draw all of them early, as we are currently experiencing, it is very hard to be able to really make full use of the deck.
Yeah, I mean, the deck is trying to do a lot of things, which makes it a little bit spread thin.
Yeah.
Not that many Pokemon Search cards, really, with only the 3 Puffin, the 2 Nest Ball, and the 1 Ultra Ball. No Evo. And we're just relying on these supporters. So when you don't see them, then you're not seeing much at all. I'm curious to see how Stevie did in the rest of this top 8 match, but yeah, it didn't work out against Gilles Golden Goal, who takes the not easy, but the confident 2-1 from his side.
No, exactly. Still very well played. We saw the first game when Stevie did have the options, really playing through to his outs and everything. So well played, both these players, and good luck. And we only have one more match after this that we will be casting, and then we will reveal what the results were of our top 8 as well. Then we will have seen 4 matches, one of each bracket in that regard. So this is the end for this match. Thank you very much, Vinny, for joining me.
You're very welcome, Shimon. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So thank you very much. See you guys. Take a little bit of refreshment, enjoy a little bit, and we'll see you guys in the next match. Goodbye. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at our top 8 of the Pokemon Card Guilds, and we are back with our final match this time around. And I am, of course, Simon Schmon van der Burgt, and I'm joined here with no one else but Glenn Bowens. And I happened to hear through the grapevine that actually this is the perfect choice of match for Glenn right now, because one of these decks you seem kind of a connoisseur in, right?
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm very excited to watch this match. It's one of my, I'm not gonna say favorites, but it's definitely in my top 3 favorite list I've ever played. It's the Pidgeot Control versus one of my biggest enemies of all times as a Miraidon player, and that will be the Charizard EX deck.
So this is truly a grudge match. But yeah, Pidgeot Control is one of those decks that I know very little about, because I play TCG, but then I happen to never encounter these kind of decks, or I just forfeit immediately because I don't want to play. I don't even want to know them. But yeah, things like Charizard I do happen to know a little bit about, so I'll be able to commentate. But I'm very happy that we have a pro here today. But the matches today are going to be between Thomas Sloover from Outpost Gent versus Arne from Albion. And Arne will be spectating from Arne's side, which is playing the Pidgeot. But we are now looking at Thomas's deck right now. This seems rather, well, pretty standard, right, Charizard right now?
Yeah, it is like a pretty standard Charizard list. I am definitely a fan of the Klefki, especially when we're playing the Dusknoir build, so we can shut off all those abilities that will not make our Dusknoir or Dusclops can do its work. It's them. It's the Psyducks indeed. I also like the inclusion of the secret box. It's we see Charizard, it's a deck that can play like almost every ace spec, and
it's true, actually.
Secret box is a ace spec that I if I would play Charizard, I would definitely pick up the secret box as well.
Yeah, you're right to say that, because I remember in the beginning it was like Max Belt, then Counter, then Prime Catcher.
We also see some Heroescape stuff
as well. Charizard is but I feel like Charizard has come back from like a vacation, because I feel like it hasn't shown itself for a while, and then suddenly it made a resurgence after the second set of Mega Evolutions, which is Phantasmal Flames. I feel, I don't know if that's just my observation, but
it was pretty checked by Dragapult. It was a very bad matchup for against Dragapult, and now the meta is so diverse right now. So if you can dodge a few Dragapults, I think Charizard is pretty good, and you will make it very far into the tournament by just trying to not hit a Dragapult matchup.
Honestly, that seems fair. But yeah, no Dragapults indeed. We are now looking at Arne's deck, which is of course that Pidgeot control. We have seen like variations of Pidgeot control, but now this is the new and improved where you have every deck imaginable that we have. Like you need to walk through some of these for me because I'm aware of Kangaskhan, I'm aware of Pidgeot, I'm aware of like Eligem and stuff. Chimpao removes stadiums, I believe. But what is that? What Correct. Is that a Turtonator? What does that do?
that is a Turtonator. I don't think we'll see the Turtonator in this matchup too often. The Turtonator is a basic Pokemon. It's a Dragon type Pokemon, which mostly for a first attack will use it, and it lets you discard an energy attached to the opponent's active EX.
Okay.
So we can take out the Neo Upper from a Dragapult. So only that one energy cost stuff. You can just remove it, or you can put it somewhere else with the LGM, of course.
Wait, 3 Pulpad? Oh my god! Wait.
Yeah, that's Pidgeot control for you. So you are definitely you will need those supporters. There are some very unique and powerful supporters. If we are looking at Ruffian, we are looking at the Charisma, the Giovannis. We are looking at the Pennies, the Xerosic, even the Black Belt. This is a very cool inclusion, and we definitely need those supporters back because you only play one-off, and you need to bring them back with the Palpat.
Yeah, I'm seeing like a lot of things as well. Airy has been a while since I've seen that card active in any other decks. I remember it in Charizard, but now being here, and the Giovanni's Charisma is you discarded energy from your opponent's active Pokemon and you attach one from yours, from your hand, I recall. I'm trying to recall.
The Giovanni's Charisma is indeed you put an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon into their hand, and then if you do, you attach an energy card from the which we also play the Prism energy. I definitely like the Prism energy into a deck as Pidgeot control, because the Prism energy is very good on a basic Pokemon, and we will only attack with basic Pokemon unless we are forced to attack with our Pidgeot.
Which will not likely happen, right?
No, unless we have some nasty stadium that we want to get rid of, like a Rocket's Tower or something like that. Then the Pidgeot can be an attacker. Because we do not play a stadium for ourselves. So the Rocket's Watchtower can be an issue. But if we look at the deck list of Thomas, we won't see it, so I don't think the Pidgeot will attack this. Yeah, correct.
Okay.
We also have the Chimpao to discard the stadium, so there are some possibilities. But yeah, I'm definitely, when I see this deck list, this is like pink fluffy unicorns on rainbows and everything. There's gonna be a lot that's happening, and the deck is only as good as the player will show us. Because
it feels like a deck with like you have a lot of one-offs, so you have a lot of like game plans that you have to walk through as well. Because we are playing something like redeemable tickets to like make our prize, hopefully make our prize a little bit better, depending on like what you're missing, what you're not missing. But I'm interested to see and I'm interested to learn. So without further ado, our two players are ready. Let's take a look at.
And we of course are also ready.
Yeah, and we're watching from Arne's side here. Tongerloo versus Arne. Wait, is it the other way around? It might be the other way around. No, it is Arne boy. We are watching from Arne.
Okay.
I was gently confused there as well. So we are going to be watching from the deck that has like a million techs, so that will be a little bit more interesting. So
you may be confused, but as long as you flip heads, it's you're good to attack, so you're good.
Okay, and we got the bling as well. Okay, so you're making the Charizard go first, which is helpful because then Charizard needs an extra turn to set up. You don't have Arven and stuff, or even like a supporter to use, which is very helpful.
Yeah, the thing with the Pidgeot controllers, you want to have that Arven in your hand, so to grab the trolley to put all the important stuff that you want to have on the bench versus the Charizard matchup, you want to bring him as fast as possible. Which is easier if you go second and you have the Arven in play, but you can use the Arven for the trolley.
Yeah, that makes sense. I must say, it is kind of spectacular to see like a deck with this many basics still give a mulligan.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. Oh, what talking about basic Pokemon.
So this is not looking great because the Giovanni's Charisma and the Lanazade are really two cards that are not helping right now, and we have the Buddy plus a Pidgey,
of course,
and a Charmander. You know, Charmander always has it. It's the same as Grimmsnarl. I feel like there needs to be a theorem. The Charizard Grimmsnarl, the Dark type EX theorem, where it's just like they always start with a Buddy. Wait, they only put one Charmander.
Yeah, it's also interesting. Yeah, it's also interesting that they see like the Psyduck, and maybe that's a top deck, man.
Yeah.
They also see the Buddy often played. I see there is a Psyduck in the list, so maybe they're like, I'm not putting the my Ghost Summon on the field. Yeah, correct. Maybe Thunder Rush is trying to play a little bit more conserved in the first turns, but this is looking. There was a pretty awesome top deck for Arne, hitting that Mega Kangaskhan to draw extra cards with this amazing.
Thank Arceus, really. You do have the rare candy ready and the Pidgey. You just need like to start controlling. You really want that Pidgeot EX, of course, because Pidgeot, of course, having one of the best abilities that there is of just being able to get any card from your deck that you want.
Yes, correct. Now, from the other side, we're seeing the Pidgeotto, the Pidgey evolving into the Pidgeotto with the TM Evo.
Okay.
Are we gonna see two units?
I believe there's only one in the deck. Oh no, there are two in the deck actually.
Yeah, there's two in the list. Yeah. I'm not sure if they are in the deck. I hope for Thomas that they are.
Yeah.
No, it's only one.
Oh,
all right, so maybe one. Oh, okay.
It's the delay. It's the delay.
It's all right. I think I thought we were baited. So
yeah. Another energy. So meaning that this Kangamama will be having to draw something, and it is Brock Scouting, which could get you a supporter, get you an evolved Pokemon, which could be very well a Pidgeot. I'm trying to see if you want to play any other basic. Oh, maybe a Latias. Something else. Sob to try and lock something. The opponent plays 2 Jet Energy on Thomas's side. Already attaching one.
If you want to sop, the Frillish is also a possibility. If you want to sop the Pidgeotto, you can just evolve into the Pidgeot, and then the sop isn't working anymore.
There was another match that's gonna be reviewed, shown earlier, where Frillish being able to control making sure that the Charizard isn't getting out of control. But if you just have every evolution in your hand right now, I don't know how effective this item locking can be. You're still maintaining that no secret box can be used or something like that, or getting other. You don't really need rare candies, but an Ultra Ball at the very least. Try and get these Charizards. So if you are quick searching, you are forced to, and you don't have the Charizard in your hand, you are forced to search it with that Pidgeot right now. If you want to attack with Charizard, that is, of course.
Yeah, correct. I'm not sure if I agree on the play with the Latias and the Frillish. I think I would rather have the Pidgeot in play and try to build up a board, get your trolley if you want some extra Pokemon, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Even trying to get the handheld fan, attach it to your Mega Kangaskhan. So if you know that the Charizard will attack, you can put the energy back on something else.
That actually makes sense. The handheld fan being able to help, and yeah, you if you got the Pidgeot, you were able to get the trolley. But I'm trying to remember. Maybe Arne saw that the trolley wasn't in deck or something, but might have missed that.
Yeah, that definitely can be a possibility.
Yeah, run errand
I will
again.
see what happens.
We do have the ultra. Oh no, never mind.
Oh,
there it
there's the
is.
trolley.
Hey,
There's the trolley.
hey, who knew? You are able to get a Pidgeot. You must play Arven for it. So that is your support from turn, but handheld fan, as you said,
Yeah.
being able to move the energy, because that's the nice
You
thing.
can attack with the Albion this turn with the handheld fan attached to it, so you can move all the energies onto the Pidgeot.
I actually really like that. Yeah, that's okay. So because Charizard also has limited amount of energy as well to be able to move, because you only play 5 energy. There's 3 already in play. Putting 2 of them onto the Pidgeot, making just, well, fair play, right?
Yeah, correct. Put all the energies on the Pidgeot, so you force Thomas to use his only Turo in the list. And then when
discard. He's thinking about going for the discard option on the Turtle, but no. Changing his mind, going for the Prism Energy, because, oh yeah, there was no energy. Wait, isn't it colorless as well? But you want to keep the mist energy for something else.
no, you need Prism Energy to attack with the Albion. And it's not going for that route. Interesting.
Let's see. There's how many Super Rods are there? There's 2 Super Rods that we know of. And with the handle fan, you are able to move something. Maybe say for seeing a later item lock position.
Yeah, I think you want to force a Turo as fast as possible, though. You give up the first Albion because there will probably be a second Charizard. And when he's using the Turo, he can't use the Pidgeot for searching out the Super Rod. So if he's forced to use the Pidgeot for a Turo, it's probably not being able to use a Super Rod unless he got it in hand. And from there, you want to try to use Airy or some other disruption. The Frillish play was a good play, so you can't use the Super Rod, which makes it very hard for that Charizard to retreat.
Yeah. That's also makes sense to me now. I gotta say, just in between, right? Like, I love all the bling on this side, but I gotta say, this is like the mildest airy art you could have chosen, though. There's like 2 other like, all right, girls' school uniform airy, sure, but like masked airy, like the SAR. I'm just
That's wild. That's very wild.
I'm just saying. I'm just a man of opinions. But yeah, Burning Darkness, KOing.
These are allowed.
Burning Darkness, KOing, and then the handheld fan moving the energy towards the Pidgeot, as we said.
So with the KO of the on the Turtonator, our Pheasant Dippy is also live, so we can at least draw for 5 cards, which is pretty good.
Yeah,
there.
Some will call it good, like 5 cards. Yeah,
it's okay. It's okay.
Being able to discard 2 things, and immediately choosing the Secret Box and the Ultra Ball there.
There is an energy as well in the hand, so.
So if you do Ellie Gem right now, you are guaranteeing that the Charizard won't be able to attack the following turn.
Yes, correct. Now that you saw what's in the hand, it's much easier to go for an LGM play as well.
Yeah.
I do like this play.
What are the switch outs for the Charizard? It's only the Turo, right? Yes.
Only the Turo, yeah.
And another handheld fan.
So this is a turn for Arne where he can like save or buy a turn.
Yeah.
So Thomas is now kind of forced to evolve his second Charmeleon and try to get the energies on the Zard. So he will probably attack again, but now he's forced to. And from there, we want to get rid of the Super Rod as fast as possible and the Turo as fast as possible. I do believe that at the pace, I still think that playing with the Algium a few turns earlier was a bit better, because now you still have to take 4 prizes, which can be probably be done as well. There's Latias on the field as well.
They tour the Charizard so you can evolve the best Charmeleon. Alright, to attack with that possibly. Or are they just going to Blistering Wind right now?
That's also possible. Yeah, if you load up something, it's possible to get it right back into your face again.
Yeah. I mean, like, you still do 120, which isn't the most, but you are able to make sure that one of these energies has to be moved to one of the Pokemon there, and you're taking a KO in the meantime as well.
Yes. So a trick right now is to put all the energies on like one Pokemon and try to trap the other one.
Mm-hmm.
But for a Pidgeot control player, every turn counts, and you only have X amount of turns. Try and beat it, but I don't think it's over yet. It's never over with Pidgeot control.
Ooh, solve to lock something maybe potentially. Going first for the flip the script, trying to optimize, seeing like what all the options are. You do still have your Pidgeot, but if you're able to work with something that's in your hand and you're only missing one piece, it's way better to do that instead of trying to immediately go for the Pidgeot, go for a play, and then because you draw first, then Pidgeot. That's the rule, right?
Yeah. Always draw first and then Pidgeot.
Yeah. The Roasted Machinations, which lowers the hand of both to 4, or is it just the opponents?
No, it's just your opponents to 3.
To 3 even.
Not to 4. With 3 cards, yeah. So it's card dumping time.
Yeah.
And looking at the deck size, it's like 15 cards remaining in the deck for the Pidgeot control player.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he's going super fast through his deck because of the Mega Kangaskhan ability and because of the Pheasant ability.
Being able to draw 5 every turn is kind of, some people wouldn't call it strong. I am people.
Some people.
I'm people, by the way. Hi.
Hi, people.
Counter catching, making sure that this Charmander stays stuck with the Sob, and we get another quick
I'm not sure. Did he discard the second Charmeleon? Because if you evolve into it, okay.
It was Charizard. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So if he evolves, the effect of the Sop is going away.
Yeah.
But hey, hitting for weakness.
Oh no, wait, he did. He did. Was it not?
He did?
Yeah, I saw it in Pokemon list. Pokemon discard. Yeah, this Dusknoir and the Charmeleon. Ah, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there's the Charmeleon. Oh, this is interesting. So now we have to go for the rare candy.
So now you're buying a turn that way, yeah.
Unless you get the rare candy, you go for rare candy Charizard and see how many energy you have left in the deck.
Oh yeah, it's that one. I was genuinely surprised. I was like, hey, wait, there needs to be a Charmeleon in between there.
What you doing, man? Life, what you doing?
Oh, and no energy is attached as well right now, so the Charmander is on its own right now.
I think it is allowed to let the Charmander just get KO'd, because if the Charmander is KO'd, you will always do 210, which one-shots the Ogre Bomb.
Yeah, now you do a 180, but thanks to the super effective onto the Latias, you will be able to KO that, taking 2 prizes and only being on 1 prize. So despite like having your entire deck into your hand, you gotta like consider now what the following options are. Do you get to, if you play Giovanni's Charisma, do you get to choose the energy that gets discarded?
With the Giovanni's, yeah, you are. You may choose which energy you want to.
Arne was checking it as well. Trying to see Virizion for the KO. There's been 1 rare candy played already.
We need some energies as well, though.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't like, because now the Turo gave
yeah, the energy's all back.
Thomas so much. It could bring so much pressure. If you do this as early as possible, there's no Palpat in the list for Thomas, so.
Yeah. could sub and lock the Pidgeot for a few turns, I suppose.
Yeah, you do not want to take a kill on the on the Charmander.
No. Taking the KO could prove to be kind of damaging because you're able to move a Pokemon to the front as you wish.
Yeah.
The Charizard is only able to one-hit KO the Psyduck. But yeah, as long as that Psyduck is on the field, that is something that can happen.
Yes.
Treating to the Ogerpon. There's a Dipity we've used. Only 9 cards in deck left. Wow. Thinking of
If we
Penny
are
the Psyduck?
eyeing up-
Yeah.
Yeah. If we are eyeing up the oh yeah.
And Penny with the Pulpa. Yeah. What are we eyeing?
If you are eyeing up the Virizion, you have to attach the energy as well right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Attaching
So
to
next
Mega
turn-
Kangaskhan seems safe. You have a lot of HP and everything, so.
So
yeah.
even if he switches, it is possible to get the Virizion, bring it to the front, penny up the damaged Ogerpon,
Yeah.
and hit the Charizard for weakness.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
But if he switches out, he will be down to another energy,
Yeah.
which makes it much harder for. But if there's a lot of ifs. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But
Yeah.
this is looking promising.
Yeah, Fire Energy to the Charmander and an Iono. Ooh, that's a strong Iono as well.
Iono
this
to 1. Let's go.
Full hand. Going to 6. But what we're looking for is the penny. And we have the Virizion, but we can't put it down until we have the energy. So
That is not. Yeah, you have to. Now we have to use the. Now you have to use like a prime catcher. As was I say, a counter catcher, or a boss. We need an energy as well.
yeah, there's a lot of things that you need right now. So this Iono was very well timed. Thinking about the penny, you do that. You can move the Kangaskhan to the front, just tank a hit potentially. Think about the Ruffian as well. Right, Ruffian time. There's 4 Fire Energy in play. There's 5 total in the deck. There's none in the discard pile. Meaning it is very easy to get 1 extra if it's not the last prize card, which is possible. But like odds-wise, just going to be a retreat, going to the Mega Kangaskhan, and then Ruffian, I suppose, or is it just going to be Iono? No,
Don't
first
you just
off,
lose again? Okay, don't you just lose against? Oh, that.
Yeah, that would have
Otherwise
been
you lose
helpful last
versus
turn.
a boss. Yeah, if you
Yeah.
lose versus another boss, so we definitely need to heal the Ogerpon.
Yeah, so Penny is the way to go because you do have access to another boss. Only 1 has been played, unless it might have been discarded earlier that we missed that. But we can check actively the discard pile.
For Lana,
Lana, you get the Elegem, an Energy, and a Turtonator. We didn't penny, so the
We want-
Kangaskhan is still stuck in front. So this seems like an option for just a boss to KO the Ogerpon right now.
yes.
Okay, let's see if the last price or that the boss was already priced, because that's the only way to get out of this. Quick search. Let's see. Two
Will-
balls in
oh,
this
there are
card.
two-
Two
two
balls in
bosses,
this card.
huh?
Wait.
Oh, dude, there's no boss left.
There's no boss left, so this Kangaskhan is going to be in front, being able to take certainly 1 hit from any of these Pokemon right now, as it is able to just.
Wow,
Okay, so very
that was
well
pretty
played.
important information.
Yeah, we missed the boss's order there, but crucial information at the very least. Honestly, how our hand is back again to this humongous size. How do we get here again? Okay.
Lana.
Yeah,
Always trust Lana.
Okay, so we have draw. We have a Virizion to able to kill the Charizard. But we need 2 energy attachments. That's the thing. Right? Yeah.
We need a second prism, so we can get like the prism energy.
Yeah.
Because we have counter gain, so we can use attach the prism, bench the Leafeon, counter gain, counter catcher on the Zard, and then one shot it.
Oh, thinking about the bear. I do that too sometimes. Look, it's cool.
When in doubt, choose the bear.
Yeah. I mean, it is again a very big Pokemon being able to wall out as well. If you are just aiming for walling out right now, only 1 prism energy extra left as well. Redeemable ticket is also priced because that was not in the search here.
Do we have information about the Bravery Charm? Because Bravery Charm will also tank the hit versus the Charter. Because the Charter is hitting for 180, that's 300 in total.
Yeah, we
so
haven't
Bravery
attached the
Charm
Bravery
also.
Charm yet. Yeah, no, we should have that still. Oh, Penny the Kanga. Okay, and put front the Personal Blood Moon, and now attach another energy. We can't take the KO, for example. Oh, actually, why can't we can't take the KO, right? Just do 240. Is there anything wrong with that?
Yes. As long as your Charizard is not one-shotting, then yes, that's a good thing. But we can, because now the Pidgeot is gone, 3 cards in hand. There's like no Fez on the field, no Tatsugiri on the field.
There's no way
he has
to put another Pokemon in front. That's the issue.
Yes, correct.
So what I'm seeing is Eligem Iono.
With 3
energies
there's
back.
a second super rod. No, it's possible to attack with the Virizion, taking out the Charizard, which leaves the Zard player with only a Mender on the field. And if you can Iono and do all that stuff, then you probably win the game. So it's Virizion, benching an energy, using the counter gain, KOing the Zard plus an Iono. I want to see the next. This is that's pretty good.
Yeah, and just having a Charmeleon, this is okay. Nice survival, thanks to, of course, only taking 2 prize cards. Now, so as he said, so Virizion, take the energy. You attach the Psychic maybe, or you can do counter gain.
No, you can't. It has to be Prism.
It has to be Prism. It has to be Prism. Okay.
Yeah, because the Virizion is attacking for 2 grass and a colorless, so it has to be the Prism.
Okay.
But I think there are too much dairy.
Yeah, you can do this already. You can attach that 1 energy. You attach the counter gain. You then Iono, and then you still have the Pidgeot.
Yes, you have the Pidgeot for... Yes, correct.
Yeah, and now you Pidgeot, get your last energy, and get this KO. Meaning that right now, these 2 cards that Thomas is going to have will need to be the answer against this.
1 Charizard is all you need.
1 Charizard, maybe even like pulling his own Lily again, or like getting any sort of card like that. Ultra Ball is not gonna help because you need 3 cards for that. So let's see what comes out of this. Ooh,
Arven is also good. Arven is also, you got an Arven, you can get the Ultra Ball and a
tool. Yeah,
a tool, and then he has 3 cards in hand. Get the Charizard and then take the KO.
Isn't immediately playing it, so I'm feeling like he might not have it, but this might be that famous delay. It's just going to be a combustion. And that means nothing. Right now, Arne being able to get the W with this method, being able to penny up, making sure the bear back to the front, and being able to blood moon this last Charmeleon.
Wow.
No Pokemon on the field, taking his last prize, taking not both prizes, but one is enough because no Pokemon on the field, only Charmeleon, and that was a grand game of some Pidgeot control. Suddenly, I'm kind of liking it. You're making me like it right now.
It was truly very well played from Arne. This is yeah. There are so much different lines with the deck, and he adapted to the Zard matchups. He played it very well. Now, one thing from Thomas' side is when you see that the Psyduck is getting picked up, is there a reason to try to put the Duskull back in? So you try to limit the bench
I could
base?
see that actually, yeah. Putting back the Duskull, trying to make sure that threat is there if you're, or you pick up the Psyduck, or and the Psyduck gets bosses ordered, and then the Dusknars go crazy. But then if the Dusknars are there, they can get trapped, I suppose.
Yeah, that is also possible. That is also the case. Yeah, you want to get rid of the Psyduck, and if it's not on the field and the bench is full, then you can abuse it.
Yeah. All right, but this time the Charizard is going second, and this is, looking better. You have a Kangaskhan. Immediately.
No more Kangaskhan top decks. All right, let's go.
You just have them.
You just have them.
It would be very nice to get like an Armor for the following turn, but run an errand, get some cards. Oh, okay, never mind. Commentator scores. Okay. My bad.
That's an Armor for hopefully the trolley.
Yeah, that's the one fear. No trolley.
We want to see the trolley. Because there are no nest balls in the list. There's only one Ultra Ball in the list, so it has to be the trolley, or we will
lead hand, secret box. We love to see it. That is one of the joys, really, if you can immediately start off with your ace spec and just be able to be set up as much as possible. But importantly, discarding a Super Rod right now, which
could very costly.
Yeah, so I don't know how worth this secret box is going to be, but if you're able to set up as fast as possible, you might be able to obstruct at least what Arne's plan is, of course. Body Puffin getting the Charmander and the Pidgey, as we, a noon classic.
Yeah, I think that's very, very good. I'm not sure if I like the Super Rod discarded.
Yeah, because
we saw how we need it in the, and now there are only two. Yeah, there were only two cards in the deck left that are very good versus this matchup, and that is the second Super Rod and the Professor Turo.
Yeah. So you are obstructing yourself from being able to immediately pop off, but now thanks to this TM Evo, you are quite ready to start swinging the following turn already. As Arne, well, you have the Kangaskhan, you have the Arven, so let's see if the possibility is there.
No.
Trolley is in. That's the
Okay,
one fear.
Because if the trolley isn't in the deck, it's always better to play the Brock Scouting. So you get two basic Pokemon, you can get the Pidgey, you can get something else, whatever you want. But yeah, if also the Ultra Ball is priced, then we're having a problem, of course.
Yeah, it's called draw. Just draw into it. Just draw into it. Like, stop being a coward. Just draw.
Just draw.
Yeah.
You have a Kangaskhan, you can draw everything you want.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it works. It always draws the correct things. But we're seeing here not filling the bench space completely, which is smart because you might still have options for later. But the main thing is as well having two Pidgeys, meaning that you're able to make sure that one of these Pidgeys can become a Pidgeot depending on what. Yeah, honestly, what the Kangamama is gonna draw next, because right now it's not looking super hot.
I definitely agree on that one, and I'm thinking about, was the trolley the better play, because you have the Brock scouting right now. You can get your 2 basic Pokemon. There's no Duskull on the field, so I'm not sure why you put the Psyduck right now on the field. Get your 2 Pidgeys and use the Arven for the next turn.
Yeah, the immediate Psyduck seems baffling to me as well. You are able to... That's the nice thing about the Dusclops. You are able to wait at least 1 turn for it, because they can't hop on the first turn. They don't have Wally, for example. It's not being able to immediately evolve. But yeah, maybe seeing like some sort of end game where this Psyduck might be the key here. I've been wrong before, and I'm willing to be wrong again. You know, that's a strong ram for 20, okay?
That's
That's a powerful ram.
There's some blue on the Charmander card, and it's in the left bottom corner.
Oh, you're right.
It's in weakness.
Hey, weakness, that does 40, you know. Just saying.
40.
Yeah, Sob does 20 as well, but like that's a weak man. Alright, there's our first rare candy onto the Charizard, being able to evolve immediately. We need to keep track of that, so 2 more rare candies in the deck, potentially.
Possibly, yeah. So there's also no TM Devo in the list, if I'm correct.
Yes.
So no fear of devolution, getting rid of the rare candy, etc. So
would you? Yeah, I can see that actually. That you like that. Kangaskhan taking solid 180 damage, meaning next turn it could get killed. You had a Pidgeotto, which is something at the very least, but not very much else.
This is an interesting turn, though.
Yeah.
Do we want to draw with the gang though? Draw cards.
I think
That's it.
I think you want to draw right now, right? Because I'm trying.
Yes.
Like, what else do you do? Ruffian getting rid of the jet energy. Okay, draw 2 more, and then we can start with our little Ellie gem. I didn't even know it got an alt art. This is the first time that I've seen that it got an alt art.
All the cards in the black and white set got.
Oh right, I forgot. It's from black and white. It's been a set that where I'm like mainly ignoring it for when I'm like there's nothing big in there, right?
There's the Yell Gym.
Yeah.
And
what else?
The thing is, I do like this play with the Yell Gym. This is what we said during game 1.
Yeah.
So this is like
guaranteed
forcing to use the cards needed to win the game.
Ooh, also other onto the ladder. Oh, the Kang. That's 3 prizes.
Yes.
3 prizes, and then you're suddenly ahead. Quite a bit, I might add. So,
it's a greedy play, but it's good. You definitely get the Albion back into the in front.
Yeah. We're able to get the Pidgeot back at the very least. No energies discarded yet. 3 energies in play right now, meaning that you are able to move another energy onto this Charizard, and if the Charizard is able to kill the Yellow Gem again, it will move another energy to this Pidgeot.
Yep.
And as you said, we only have the Turo still being able to provide Turo and the Super Rod to really provide. And one has been discarded earlier. We can't forget that. That is a very vital, important information. That could prove the difference between winning or losing right now as well. All because of that first turn. Getting the Airy. Going to use the Airy.
I definitely
Only
like
2?
the Airy. What?
There's a Turo.
Oh, there's a Turo. Yeah.
There is a Turo. The rare candy is gone.
That's not a card you want to see in the hand right now, because now there's always the option to grab the second Super Rod, play the Turo, and move on from there.
But you can only do it once, that's the thing. But what is our answer to this?
it's like there's a second boss. So
Yeah.
the boss on the Larias, this is like the game where you only have 2 more turns in the end. If you don't do something right now, you only have 2 turns remaining.
That makes sense. So, moving the energy. Or attaching the energy for a Virizion play later.
There was also the play where you can. Oh no, that wasn't possible because you searched out the Airy. I was thinking like you can also use the Mega Absol and then get rid of the Turo.
Yeah. Deemable ticket use, so something was in the prizes that Arne really wanted. I have not checked quite well earlier, but during the first search, Arne was looking around quite a bit. Slight shift. Move an energy card to your opponent's Pokemon. So putting 3 onto the Charizard right now.
Yeah, 3 energies is better than 1. So this is good because now we can sub the Pidgeot. Ooh,
Now we have
there's a
the
Turo.
immediate Turo. We knew that Turo was in hand, and the Turo is going to use a Charmeleon. So we now know no more Turo. No more Turo, only 1 Super Rod, but and the supporter has been used as well, so Counter Catch is not live. Charizard must KO this Eligem. Eligem must then move an energy from this Charizard onto the bench as well. There's still 2 rare candy. No, there's 1 rare candy in the deck. There's only 1 because we discarded 1 we did the rare candy Charizard. And we discarded 1 with the Airy right now. So
yeah,
there's only
correct.
1 possibility for this Charmander to immediately evolve into that Charizard. Only 1 way of that Charizard coming into the hand as well, being put in the hand right now, or being put in the hand in the following turn and then having rare candy on hand. Still, a lot of things have to happen.
Oh, poor Elgem.
I felt overkill. It felt like a little
Yeah.
bit much. A lot of damage there for no reason, right?
That's 360 for a second turn though. For a second game.
360. We have quick search. We have mist energy. We don't really. I don't feel like we have a lot of, chutzpah right now. It's just going to be a Iono then. Prism energy 2 in deck still. So there was something definitely missing that Arne is looking for right now. I mean, you could go for Sorosic, but if it's Charizard or the Rare Candy, those 2 are definitely staying in the hand.
I think it's the. Oh no, it's still in the deck. I was looking for the Ogerpon.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about Ogerpon as well, but yeah, you need to Prism as well, which is a lot of stuff to get. Now, you only need... Oh wait, we only need 1 more boss to kill the Latias as well.
Yes, correct.
Oy. I don't like that.
This definitely doesn't look good for our budget control player.
No. You're trying to able to lock up the Charmander, but it's still 1 energy. Ooh. We haven't played support yet, so we are hoping to draw a lot here right now. So what we're hoping for is Counter Catcher and Prism Energy. And we have 2 of them still in deck. No, 3. We get none of them. What we're hoping for. But unfortunately, life has other plans. Life doesn't always find a way.
Good thing is the Charizard is not taking the KO on the Iron Leaves, but now probably the boss's orders will be grabbed and Latias will put in front.
Yeah. Most likely. You know, who knows? Boss can be prized. There's 2 guys. Never mind.
Okay, never mind.
I need to not say things before they happen. I feel I feel like I'm kind of cursing right now.
I also want to mention that Thomas is very good in controlling his board. There's always control. There's always something attacking. There's always putting pressure on the field. the way Thomas is controlling his bench makes it very difficult for a Pidgeot control player like this, especially when there's no what's the item called again? Look at the top 5 of your
look at the top 5 here.
yeah, and then put the basic Pokemon onto the bench.
Erica's invitation?
No, it's
flute.
not the Eric. Eric is
Flute.
from the hand.
It's the flute. It's
yeah,
the flute.
it's the flute. The flute. Yeah. Without the flute, it's much harder to put the Pokemon on the bench that you do not want to see.
We've seen both players now being able to win. We've seen the great control that Arne is provided, but also the control from Thomas himself, like not trying to be too greedy in his plays. Like the bosses are under the Kangaskhan was the optimal thing to do. Optimal time, getting 3 prize cards, taking another swing onto the LHM into that Latias as well.
And 2 times in a row, a very good start for Thomas with the Buddy Poffin always in his first in his opening hand. Now we see the Turtonator.
Why can't we just start the Arven?
We're just gonna draw into the Arven. So no, we're not gonna draw into the Arven. We are gonna draw into the Mega Kang.
Into retreat again. Yeah. Okay, so Thomas is going first again. Let's see. Yes,
Dude.
the Charizard Theorem. It holds up, baby.
Unreal. Oh my god. If I was Thomas, I was like, keep recording, mate. Keep recording, my buddy.
Just
keep recording.
the scenes are iffy. Yeah.
Life, we need to talk.
Yeah. Oh, that's no.
No. This is not happening.
That's insane. We drew the Mega Kang again.
Yeah, I saw this episode before. This is wow. Call for family. Okay.
Being able to get at least another Pidgey and Lati, I would suppose. Oh no, Lati! Lati's priced.
Uh-oh.
See, that might be a big one.
So the ticket is not checking the rest of the prices. Okay, no checking. Who needs prices?
He's devastated. The Lati's gone.
Yeah. Oh my god.
But yeah, no Lati means that you can't go active Kangaskhan, draw 2, retreat to something else. So the engine from game 1 is way less strong than it was with the Kanga and the Velentim being able to keep drawing you cards. Now we are honestly struggling with that. I didn't check if redeemable ticket was priced as well, because if it is, that's just okay.
He wasn't looking at the supporters or at the trainers.
He knew. He just knew.
What an insane Lily though. What the?
Yeah.
Only 1 million. Okay. Now Latias is yeah, it can be problematic. This is not looking
good. Handheld fan? Or just heroic? You know, you are discarding some things at least.
We're gonna see ghosts.
Oh,
you know?
yeah, you don't need those. That's true. That's very true.
I'll use my boss's orders. I'm good. I don't need those guys.
Yeah, I don't need those.
I'm not that hungry. Putting the muffins away.
I don't, you know, no grandma, I'm full, and she pokes your belly. Oh, you still have space? No, grandma, no.
No, I'm done.
This is an active retelling of my story. I don't know how it was with your grandma, but yeah.
It was grandfather. It was my grandpa. Mesa Goza.
Goza. Okay, putting it down, giving us maybe an
Of
out,
course.
but they just roll heads.
Wow.
Yo, Lugia, it's back.
Wow.
Oof. Oof.
Wow.
Yeah, so Pidgeot immediately on the field. You're able to search for a supporter. You're able to search for a Charizard. You, honestly, do whatever you want.
And this is like the third game where we're seeing very smooth setup from the
From Charizard, yeah.
Zard deck. Yeah.
And just the raw struggle of control right now.
Yes, that's what happens when you play a lot of one-offs, right?
Yeah. Alright, one rare candy played, one card hand, but you still have a Pidgeot. And now we're looking at maybe a repeat of what is going to happen. What happened in game 2. We have the Arven, we have Mesagoza, we have Rod Aaron as well to just draw 2.
Yeah, I think it was better to use Mesagoza first. So
I think so as
like,
well. To thin
But
out,
if you're not-
like, if you want a Pokemon for certain, for example, you could get like the Pidgeot already.
try to grab the Arven, find the Arven with the.
Alright, I'm sorry, I want to play Mesagoza again. It's been ages, but man, I don't know why it feels strong. it just feels strong. I don't know what's wrong with it, but
Flipping coins in 2025 in the Pokemon TCG. This is like, what is happening, guys? What's happening?
why is this suddenly working?
Why is this good?
Alright, Arven being able to find anything you want. No trolley for now, but a rare candy to get your Pidgeot, being able to find any card you need, because any card is what you need. Okay, counter gain one more bravery charm, we knew that. So rare candy, get a Pidgeot, make him nice and shiny. What do you do?
Yeah, you also have, because of no Latias, no Penny, you accept the fact that the Mega Kangaskhan is probably going down.
Yeah.
I don't see anything in the list that can save the guy.
I think like a handheld fan is the only thing you can really do. Trying to see what the option is. Maybe attaching a Prism Energy to your Pidgeot already? To get ready for a potential Raison KO immediately. The Pidgeot is still able to get a lot of things, but yeah, this is rough. This is just rough. Being able to get 3 prize cards immediately is something that the Charizard loves seeing right now.
And the thing is, in his first turn, he wasn't attaching his handheld fan against the Mega Kangaskhan. So when the Zard attacked, it was possible to put 1 fire energy from the Zard to like a Pidgeot. So the Zard player has to get another energy before attacking, which cost him another resource. Now bringing the handheld fan is like, feels like 1 turn too late.
Yeah. Alright, there we have it. Big KO. Move the fire energy to the Pidgeot.
This is like an LGM turn. This is where you put the second energy onto the Pidgeot again.
Then they take the KO in the LGM, more than likely, with a 2-row. Ooh, Torsionate forcing. Okay, I can see this. Forcing the Super Rod to be used at the very least.
This is even better.
That isn't, but
that isn't.
No, draw first. That's the rule. The rules.
Oh my god.
Unless you want like to use an immediate supporter. Unfortunately, Airy does not remove 2 rows.
But it does remove the Super Rod, so if you can get rid of it, so
one of the 2 would be great right now.
Hit it.
And just an Arven to get the Super Rod anyway, without even having to Pidgeot for it, and a fire energy in his hand as well. He had everything.
He definitely is it because they are. Oh no! He has to play. No! He has to play But why would you play Arven for Super Rod if you can also grab Turo,
Oh yeah, you're right.
pick up Bazard, and then evolve
Yeah.
it?
That's actually true. This is rough.
So this is a turn where you get 2 roads. And then for the second start, you want to because there are 4 energies, no, 3 energies on the field, 1 in the discard, and then the last one is in hand. So the Zard ability doesn't even apply anymore because there are only 5 energies in the deck.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. So Pidgeot is the one doing it right now, blustering
Yeah.
and getting rid of his own Mesagoza.
Another resource. Oh wow, very well played of Thomas.
Yeah. Good tails, good tails. Sorry.
Good tails, yeah.
It truly
gift
be a
and
50-50.
Yeah.
But yeah, attacking with Pidgeot. Now you're forced to move an energy again. More than likely being that Jet Energy, if anything, I believe.
Oh, Jet Energy is broken.
Onto Charizard?
Jet,
You're right.
Jet Energy on it. Do we want to get it on the Zard though?
No, we don't want it anywhere. That's the issue. We want this energy gone. Still no real establishment of a bench, and we didn't discard the Mesagoza actually. Decided to keep it. No, it's a nice keepsake. Rough.
Rough.
Is what my dog would say.
Ruffian,
Yeah.
not ruffian, but rough in general. It's
Yeah. What do you even get from this? Okay. We Mesagoza, get something, just thin out the deck.
This is also a turn where you can try to sop-lock the Zard.
Oh, the Zard. Ooh, the Zard lock. Yeah, I kind of like that. Ooh, Black Belt's training. Oh, are we going for the big kill with Blood Moon or Saluna? Big Man or Saluna?
Oh, okay.
Okay. But that does mean there can be a boss in the in the current hand. If there's a boss in that current hand,
There was an Arven in the hand.
it was an Arven, yeah.
There was an Arven, but the Arven doesn't get you the Zard though.
No. Because they don't play.
I like this play.
Okay, I'm vibing with this. I'm kind of into it.
High risk, high reward.
Yeah, let's see. Pidgeot killed, meaning no more draw. Let's see if we're able to get a Lati. We get the Lati!
Yeah, we get the Lati! Let's go!
Lati and
Let's
a counter catcher, both are quite important. Charmeleon to the front, that's not boding very well. Oh wait, no, there was two in hand. Okay.
Mesagoza for the Charizard.
Tails!
Oh, wow.
Lugia, no longer here. It is truly a 50-50. Charizard attaching its 1 fire energy. Arven. So no boss,
heal
no
trouble.
real way of KOing this Ursaluna right now. And we have Lati to retreat, which is also very nice.
But we do need a penny and a follow-up attacker, because...
What if we... No. What if we counter catch the Charizard? Oh no, never mind. We need to kill this Charizard.
it is
Alright.
possible. Oh, no, you
It
can't
shouldn't
even
have any
attack
energies anymore, right? You count it correctly? Yeah. Because because we're if we're able to get Virizion. Yeah, Virizion. That's not Virizion. Iron Leaves.
Oh yeah, I really... Yeah. There's a trolley for it, I know that doesn't work. We want to combine it with the... Oh, Mesagoza for Virizion, or for Iron Leaves, let's go.
Okay, Mesagoza. Let's see
go.
if we get it in hand.
The chat goes wild. Oh,
Tails. Unfortunate Tails.
Now you guys have to subscribe to this channel because of the Tails. It's
Tails never fails. You gotta subscribe. Okay. 3 energy in deck. You need to kill this. What if you... Does Brock put them down immediately as well? Wait, no, you can just get it with Pidgeot, right? What's wrong with that?
Yeah, but you can't Iono, so you have to. It's very good to have the Iono as well this turn.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got nothing then.
So he needs a Super Rod because all the fire energies are gone. So we have the KO. We have definitely the KO on the Zard. If he plays Super Rod and something like a Lily gets into draws into the energies, then it's game. So that's why we also want to have the Iono to limit the options of Thomas.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, Iron Leaves, activate, Rapid Veneer, move that energy, attach another counter catcher. We only this Charizard is the only one with enough energy on. The one in the back does not have the energy. All the remaining energies are in this card pile. You need a lot of things right now in that hand on Thomas' side to be able to bring this back. If you are benching here a lot, it will get killed. But then again, Serendipity will also be as well. So, and the Blood Moon Ursula just as well. Okay, just getting Turtonator back. We're bringing the turtle back.
Which is good for the final energy.
Oh yeah, true. Very true. Alright, we have the KO on the Charizard. Getting 2 more prizes. Is this the comeback for it?
It all depends on what's in the hand and what is the top deck. So all 5 energies, there's the Ultra Ball. For the Pheasantipity maybe.
Oh my days. Pheasantipity has done some magic already. It could very well prove its magic again. If it's an Arven in hand or a Super Rod.
No, we need Super Rod and Lily or Iono.
But we killed the Iron Leaves from here, right?
We need just energy, but it has to be a fire energy, and all 4 fire energies are.
Oh, yeah,
Do we have a Super Rod?
6 cards.
Super Rod and
anything?
Then draw into the
Nothing
fest.
being played right now. This is very tight. Oh, this is one of the reasons where we don't know Pheasantipity being used, so you can't draw into your fire energy anymore. So you need to have it. You need to have something. It's a Pidgey.
You can't even retreat into the Pidgey.
No. Jet Energy call for family.
Jet Energy call for family.
You know, if anything stronger, there's nothing strong in the family, as I have been taught by Don Toretto. Artisan being put down, there is family.
Duskull on the field. No, we're not going that route.
I honestly, I don't think there's any out here right now.
It definitely looks.
So you can go for Lati, put the retreat to Bear, for example, penny it, and go back with the Iron Leaves to attack this Charizard. Thinning his deck out as much as possible, hoping that we don't have any options. Well, I say we, but what I mean is this side. We gotta say we are neutral. And a pass for turn, so let's take a look. It's the penny top deck! What?
This is not happening.
Alright, we're quick searching. What are we searching? What do we need still? You know, just the balls. Okay. Oh yeah, we can just boss the Pheasantipity. That works as well.
But the Iron Leaves can't attack, so the counter catcher is not live. But yeah, you can just boss the Pheasantipity.
Yeah.
Retreat, put an energy on the Blood Moon, and then
that is game.
What a wild game. What a wild game. And there's the Blood Moon taking the 2 last prizes for Arne, who won game number 3. All about Pidgeot control, guys. All about Pidgeot control.
I'll be very real. I did not expect this deck to come back after seeing that Kangaskhan being killed yet again. Making sure that was not really able to, like, I saw the Kangaskhan getting killed and I already was dreading it inside my head, but being able to bring it back still shows the power of this deck, and very much what a play that was against the Pidgeot, being able to kill that, making sure that the Charizard was not that Thomas was not able to keep the correct cards in his hand as well. So you had to rely on pure draw and your supporters right then and there, which is absolutely something that got done perfectly by Arne by punishing Thomas in that regard.
Yeah, it was very well executed. The black belt, I don't think he saw the black belt coming as well, because otherwise you would probably retreat. Do not use the jet energy, but just solely attack with the Zard.
Yep.
Maybe get the Turo out, attack with the Zard, keep the jets safe, keep your Pidgeot safe. But I don't think that he was expecting, and I wasn't either. I wasn't expecting the Ursaluna with the black belt either. So very well executed by Arne. Big shout out to him. Big shout out to the deck, because it is so much fun. It is very hard to play, but when you know what to do versus certain matchups, it's definitely a very strong deck, and that's what we definitely saw in this game.
Yeah, stellar performance. And that is it for this match. Glenn, thank you very much for joining us for this top 8. It was very helpful for me, mainly because I got to learn quite a few things. As well,
yeah,
the sequencing.
What does third need?
Yeah, what does third? But no, also like the sequencing. When is the turn for the Ellie gem, for example, things like that. Because even like, even small things like that, I did not see at all. And honestly, every time you caught Kangaskhan top deck, so I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
He definitely has to teach me how to do that, because I'm never doing that.
No.
Always,
it is a very specific skill, only honed for those in top 8, you know. Like
I need to call him my sensei now. So.
Yeah. But thank you very much for watching right now. This is the last match of the top 8 that we're showcasing, but in just a bit I'll be going over the final results of our top 8, showcasing you who of our top 8 goes on to top 4. And I want to shout out to every caster again joining me for this week, and we hope to see you in the following video just as well. So Glenn, any parting words?
Yeah, I hope we'll see some Pidgeot control during our next round. It was very cool. The pleasure was mine to be here at your side doing this game. And I hope the viewers liked the games. I hope the viewers enjoyed what they saw, what they heard as well. And I want to thank you as well for putting this concept into our community. This is definitely, I think, something that our community needs. So a big shout out to you, Shmon, as well. And I think that's it for me. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you again another time.
I do agree. All right, we'll see you in a bit. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here, and I am here to announce the final results of this top 8. As you can see, we've already had the matches here in front of you, but now finally revealing what the score is. So first off, we got Outpost Gent versus Albion. The winner there was Outpost Gent, but with a very close, very close sets that got real close. So I really want to shout that out. Thank you very much to both Outpost and Albion for playing this tournament. I really appreciate it. And unfortunately, that the West Flemish people had to go up against each other. Next up, we've got Umbreon's Hideout versus Pawntheon. As we can see, the West Flemish are quite strong, as Pawntheon has won against Umbreon's Hideout. Very well played, Umbreon's Hideout. Thank you for playing, getting to the top 8, and congrats to Pawntheon to getting to top 4. Next up, we have TCGShop versus Bazard the Yiruld, where TCGShop was able to secure a victory, astounding victory versus Bazard the Yiruld. Quick aside, I want to make a big shout out because I've done this event mainly with the idea of trying to connect Belgium a little bit better. So I was very happy to see so many stores from the French-speaking part of Belgium joining as well, because that's just what it's about. I wanted to connect people, and very much congrats to Bazard to Yiruld to get to this top 8 as well. Donc merci à vous. Je te remercie pour jouer. Of course, congrats to TCGShop for getting into that top 4. Last but not least, Demo Spell vs Crobat Lair, and as you can see, it was close again, but Crobat Lair came out on top and secured the victory there. So that does mean that our top 4 exists of Crobat Lair, TCGShop, Pawntheon, and Outpost Gent. TCGShop will be butting their heads against Pawntheon, as Crobat Lair will be butting their heads against Outpost Gent. It's just all Flanders stores right now, but all of these definitely have the opportunity to win it all. So stay tuned and we'll try to get you the top 4 as fast as possible. Leave a like, subscribe, because I've been editing this for over 2-3 hours, and like with the recording and everything. So please, likes, comments, anything else to just keep me motivated. I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.